All right. Well, we are back
There's
to.
there's no like custom weapons or anything like that, correct?
You can enhance your weapon, like if you open up the Magic Item Compendium or the DMG. There's
Right,
a yeah
right.
there's a shitload of custom things that you can stack on your weapon, but you can't put like I want a magic sword that paralyzes somebody with no save or something like that. That's
No,
custom.
yeah. I guess I was just asking because I know that the valuations on like epic weapons can get pretty ridiculous. So I was just wondering if there was like a cap on that or anything.
10 is probably the cap if that's what you're asking. Like an enhancement bonus
For
plus 10.
for enhancement bonus. All
Yeah,
right.
it's 10 is pretty much it. All right, we are back.
So any enhancements as long as they don't take the weapon to epic.
From what Mr. Zanos was saying, technically, if you go above a 5, it's an epic weapon. So,
Right, exactly.
right. All right, well, we're starting.
Wait,
Yeah, go ahead.
huh?
That's what Mr.
That doesn't
Zanos.
make any sense because the DMG says up to plus 10 for 20 levels because you can have up to a plus 5 with up to plus
An
5 worth of
enhancement
ability.
bonus though is different than the total bonuses, right? You can have up to plus 10 in total bonuses, but only up to a plus 5 in enhancement bonuses before it becomes epic.
Right.
Okay.
But
So,
but you can have a plus 5 enhancement bonus and up to plus 5 worth of special abilities, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's correct.
And that's before it becomes epic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm still good.
okay. All right, well, there's the epic call on the weapons. All right, so last week the guys are basically going to find. Basically, they're down in this particular area, following the ratlings to get two of the books that are needed to break or shatter the obsidian force shield that is around the Candlekeep town. So there are three portals. They just went through one, and they were following the ratlings when they were attacked by a rust dragon. Now the rust dragon fell down a chasm, and then the guys went and decided to look for his treasure, which they did find. They were attacked by some callers of darkness. A couple of those guys, the guys took them out pretty easily, and they are now picking their items. I think they can talk about whatever it is that they want to talk about. Now we're going to get a new guy in the group. I might as well put him in the game now. Mr. Oris is. I just put a generic picture of your guy. What's going on right now is the guys are going to fill you in. The guys are going to fill you in. You are from this prime material world. You're not in the Forgotten Realms. You're from this world. And as far as what you know about this world, it's basically a very subtropical island that you're in right now. It's a pretty large
Okay.
it's a pretty large item. It's got it's constantly twilight in this island. Well, it's not constantly, but there's only twilight and darkness right now. It's basically a 12-hour time limit. So 12 hours of the day is twilight, and the rest of the time it's pretty much nighttime. Uh, so you're from this world. You don't really need to know that much about it because unless you can persuade the guys to stick around, which the guys are not very hot on plane hopping. They're mostly like, well, one of Xanos is he's got a thing for leaving the Forgotten Realms, which is cool, not a problem.
Since
So
when?
you were always complaining about leaving the Forgotten Realms. You're like, I don't want to go through the gate. Fuck all that. But that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You said the opposite thing, though. You said I had a thing for leaving the
Oh
Forgotten
yeah,
Realms.
yeah.
No, I
Well,
have a thing against leaving the Forgotten Realms.
yeah. Well, there you go. That's what I meant. All right. So anyway, you are basically just looking around this area. Your village is to the east. So if you take this tunnel right here, you will go to your village, and I pretty much ad lib the whole campaign, so I can make your village in about 2 seconds. So don't worry about that. To the north is basically a cavern filled with basically denizens such as carrion crawlers, umber hulks, things like that. You need those guys in order to feed off their flesh. So umber hulks makes for some good flank steaks, is what I'm trying to tell you. So you are technically seeing these guys through the bushes, and they're going to fill you in on whatever it is they are wanting to do, and then from there you guys can decide on how you want to proceed forward. All right, so I'm gonna, you know what, you guys talked me into it. I'm gonna go buy a 6-pack. It's just down the street, so you guys can talk about how you are gonna proceed. All right, so
It's going to be interesting.
yeah,
You guys talked him into going to get alcohol?
yeah.
No, he talked himself into it.
Look, I don't.
We
really,
just didn't oppose it.
Well, yeah, just as long as the guys are cool with it, and plus we're only playing for 3 hours, so there's no way I can get a buzz in 3 hours. I can't. I need at least 12
What?
beers. I need
It
at
takes
least
like 20 minutes.
no.
Just go get vodka.
Well, beer is fine. We don't have to go crazy tonight. So, all right, I'll be back in a second.
That's not crazy.
All right, so his character's down here.
No, I'm all the way up here.
Oh, I see. You're Osiris?
Orisis, but yes.
Orisis. Okay.
I was gonna go Osiris, but I figured Orisis would be-
Kelrez, can you make like a fake version of Grack?
There's a troll right there.
All right. What can I see? What do you look like?
Yeah, but the troll doesn't help. Me.
Do you know what a Kalishtar looks
So-
like?
Yeah. So yeah, you're a humanoid with some glowing eyes or something like that.
Galaxy?
I have angular jaw, and I almost seem to have like a personality tick.
Cool.
How would
Right.
one see a personality tick?
I'm so
Uh,
confused. What is going on?
He's doing the second edition introduce your character AD&D thing, and I'm
Who's being introduced?
Me.
this guy right here.
Healbots. You know what to do.
So the
The
heal
fuck?
pot. It's a healing spirit. So
It's gonna touch you.
What's gonna touch me? The healing thing?
Yeah. Are you undead?
No.
Do you get hurt by negative energy?
Yes.
You took 40 points of damage.
You said the wrong thing.
Wow.
Yes.
Asked him, did you get hurt by negative energy? And he said yes.
Yeah, so
It was a trick question.
Why does your thing say a ball of positive light?
Because it's positive energy.
Okay, so then why am I taking negative points for positive?
You're not.
energy? Okay.
okay, my
I
guy is
asked if
gonna
you got healed by positive, and you said no.
No,
No.
you asked him if he was.
You got hurt by negative energy, and he said yes.
No, you asked him if he got healed by negative energy.
Pretty
or
sure
no.
I said healed. If he
Hurt
got
by
hurt by
negative.
negative,
And he
or
said
if he got
yes.
healed by positive, and he said no, and so I healed him anyways.
No,
Gotcha.
positive.
There
energy
was
heals-
logic to what I was doing, not that anyone caught it.
Because you
Alright,
said the wrong thing. You
I
asked
said
him
it
if
on
you
wrong
were
thing on
By
purpose.
negative energy, and he said yes.
All right. Before I say something, so I was wondering if anyone wanted to do the Bastion of Broken Souls or Bastion of Souls, the module with Ash Hartle on. We would, when we finish here, we would be about the level we could start it. I think I asked in chat like last week and I think Xanos was ambivalent and no one else answered. So.
Is this an epic module? Because I
Yeah,
think
it'll go.
DMC
It'll go.
we have like 2 other places to go to find books or something. So
Yeah, it goes into epic levels. Like, I believe the end boss is like a CR-27. So.
I'm down for whatever.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could get. I mean, who else is in chat here? So, Xanos, Slevin. You guys familiar? Here, I'll link it.
I'm not familiar with it, I'll tell you, but down for anything.
I think there might be a Wikipedia page.
I haven't played a lot of modules in my time playing D&D, but you know, I'd be game for any module. That's fine.
It's I just linked it in the Roll20. Yeah, so like the plot is that there's this fount in the positive energy plane that produces souls, and this dragon has basically set up camp in that spot in violation to sort of all the deities decided that no deity would mess with this soul factory or whatever, this thing that creates souls.
Okay.
But the dragon set up shop, and he's using it to absorb the souls to keep himself alive. And so you have to figure out how to stop him, basically. You have to get access, because otherwise, no. So what the start of it is that babies are being born, stillborn, without souls, because he's basically absorbing them.
Yeah, but I don't like babies anyway. I'm not a baby.
I'm not a baby either.
Well, if you finish it, you get like a permanent fast healing buff, and you also get a free contingency true resurrection that stacks with other
Whoa, this is metagaming.
contingency. Well, I'm just telling you that there's kind of cool things for finishing it. If you don't want to do it.
My main thing is just as long as we can get a story hook to get into it, I'm fine with whatever.
Yeah.
My deity believes in complacency is the best thing in life, so I don't see a reason. I think that the world should take whatever natural course it should take. Unless this actually will hurt me in some way, I don't see a reason to aid and assist, and, well...
What do you, like, worship some god of knowledge or archivalness?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what my deity, like, stands for anymore, because I've become so complacent in my studies. But he still gives me power, so we're good.
That works, I guess. I sense
I follow
a
his
personal
code.
plot.
I follow his code to the letter.
Yeah, so also it's Ash Hardalon as a dragon horde, so you can get other cool items if you want to get other items.
Okay, if it's a dragon sword, I'm all for it.
So
I like killing dragons.
I'm offended by this.
Whoa, yeah.
Why, are you a half dragon?
I am at liberty not to answer that question.
Do you have a horde?
all right, I just want
Does
to
it matter?
Orisis. So I'm currently shapeshifted into a dragon. I should probably I can't change my size, but I should change into a person so you don't run away.
I wouldn't run away anyway.
Roll true dragon PCs. Let other PCs kill you. Alright, so yeah, so I'm just gonna ask you who you are, I guess.
My name is Orisis, and I saw the dragon fall, and so therefore I figured I would come see what it has.
Oh, you didn't help us kill any of these ghosts over here. That would have been kind of helpful.
Well, seeing as how there's, you know,
He doesn't really know you guys.
The-
You guys are fucking devils for all he knows. I mean,
yes, but seeing as how you guys took down the dragon, I will not take a share.
Well, that's very kind of you. Well, are you looking? Are you an adventurer, or are you just passing through?
I am an adventurer of sort, but I do it more for a hobby than I do for any particular reason.
So, what are your skills?
I fight well.
Well, we can always use some more fighters. We're currently here looking for a way to recapture some books that were stolen from a library. That we need to magic books that we need to get back. Would you care to join us?
By all means, I would love to.
All right. Well, I'm Weave. I am a psionicist, and this is our party. We have.
What have you done
Not-
now? Have you picked up another straggler?
It appears so, but I hope he doesn't intend to keep it.
Well,
Well, that's
we can
not very
always
kind of you guys.
figure out what to do with them later, but I think we need all the help we can get to get out of here. I'm not really picky.
Meh, I suppose a mute shield is helpful. You
Doesn't
get to
matter
stand in
much
front.
to me.
If you die, you'll come back to life as a zombie to fight again.
I could.
All right, we'll get over here. We're gonna figure out what to do next.
Alright, it's been decided. He
Okay.
is the next one to become a zombie should he die.
all right, all right. Now, did you want to talk to the guys about anything in particular, Mr. New Guy? Okay. All right. So,
Oh, you sure you don't want to talk to us?
well,
you want
you
to
know,
talk to us?
as far as any
See how
kind
it
of
is.
I'll talk with you and have like a passive conversation, and you know,
no, what I meant is,
Trying to
I'm a
from
fighter
my-
and I'm a human.
Oh
and
yeah, he
all that good
he
stuff.
told us about that.
Oh, okay,
He's
okay.
a fighter. And
Oh, really?
well, I'm a
I-
psychic warrior.
I think I know that he's a Kalashtar
I don't
because I'd have to probably roll a knowledge check here, but
Mm.
you get the idea.
Well, we're on a different plane, right? So
Crap.
I'm gonna. So do you know anything about this world? Can you tell us any information about it?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
DM, I will give them all the information I have. I don't know what that information is, though.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, basically, let me go ahead and show you. He does happen to have a map with him, so let me just go ahead and put you guys so he can explain a little bit about the area. Now, he is the island that he's in. It's pretty large. Say, I guess about as large as Hawaii is large. I guess. I mean, that's kind of large, but not that large. Anyway, so he is from this island. He's been rattling. He's been fighting the rattling, or his people have been fighting the rattlings for quite a while. The thing is that the rattlings breed like fucking rabbits, so they are at a they are basically outnumbered by the rattlings. So he basically tries to stay away from them as much as possible. But if you want to help out his cause, he would surely appreciate it. Anyway, so this is the island that you guys are technically in. This is right here is where you guys are at. His people are basically from the main line, and the rattlings are from this island. Of course, the measurements are incorrect. But since you guys are not going to stay here long, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so this is your island, Mr. New Guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you too many details because again, the guys probably don't give a shit. so no need for all that.
I
Anyway,
like details. Share
What?
details, man. Details. Details.
all right. Well, this particular island is from his people. There are three tribes from his people. They are all pretty much neutral towards each other. The only real reason they kind of gel together is because they are trying to fight off the ratlings. Now, of course, the ratlings are from a different island. They're basically what they're doing is just expanding to the east. They've already taken over this particular island. They've been here for about a year now, and they've had skirmishes into the mainlands, with the main island, which is where he's from. And right now they're losing the fight. So as far as the god that the books that he has that you guys have told him about, he basically knows what they are. They have a different name in this world, so instead of Denier or whatever, Omag are worshipped in the Forgotten Realms. They have the same mantle, the same thing, but they're called something a little bit different, which is going to be Galen and Thanos, which is kind of weird because Thanos is another. Actually, let's change that. That'll confuse you guys. Roland. So Galen and Roland, it's the same mantle, and again, it's not really going to matter. But again, he is basically trying to fight off these particular ratlings that are here with the books. Now, the books are important due to the fact that they're basically going to do the same thing to this island as what they're doing to Candlekeep. Well, actually, he's told you that they heard, they've got the intel on what they're planning on doing. So the ratlings are basically doing this from plane to plane, and they're pretty much going to be doing this to their homeland, or this man's hometown. Right now, he's just scouting out the area, trying to get some intel from the ratlings, and of course, this is where he kind of saw you guys, and that's pretty much it. So again, the place is from three tribes, and the place is more of a jungle type of setting than anything else. It's not like a medieval and castles. It's more of a huts, and if you're thinking about it, it's more like what's that place called? The northern from the City of Thrones, or the King of that fucking show. I can't even think of what the name is.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yeah, the northern lands where snow's from. That type of town. Very, very rustic, very muddy. Castles are not common at all. Anyway, so that's where this new guy's from. Whether you want to help him out, that's your call. Don't know what to tell you on that one. All right, so let's go ahead and go back. So you have, and again, if you guys want to stick around and help out as the people, we can definitely do that. But I'm not thinking you guys are, so I'm not going to go too much into it. All right, so that's basically it. So right now, you guys are, again, 240 feet down from the chasm where you guys came from. So you're going to have to fly up. I don't know if Mr. New Guy can fly, but you guys
Nope.
yeah. And his village is down this way if you guys want to go to his village. And it's more of a militia outpost than a village. And this over here is to more underground, underdark game, such as Bulites, well, not Bulites, but Umber Hulks, carrying crawlers, things like that.
Should we go into the Underdark, guys? Fuck all the rest of the shit. We found a way out. Let's go to the Underdark.
We
Gotta lead
could.
somewhere.
We should go kill that source. So I'm gonna ask. Do I know that it was? I'm trying to remember if my character knows this or I personally know it. Is there the sorcerer or the people that have the books? Do we know which direction they're in? So we can just go get those books back.
Yeah. You remember you guys felt. Let me just go ahead and put since the new guys probably.
I think that rattling told us before we it left or
Correct.
whatever.
Yeah. So basically, you guys know that the main boss was over here, which I said, well, you can either go and do the main boss fight, or you can go and find the treasure from since again we only have 3 hours to play, we don't really, there's not much that much time to do what you guys have to do. But Rattling Boss is over here, the up to the next map, and then or you can stay in the Underdark, meet this guy's family or actually militia, and then go to his mainland, and then get involved with a completely different, completely different world. Which I'm not exactly sure if you guys want to do that, but it's your call.
Field school ice packs.
Well, with his newfound divine power as a demigod, Kanan uses alter reality to get us back to Candlekeep, and then he uses alter reality again to get rid of the bubble around the keep. What do you guys think about that one?
I would very much like to know what book that's in, because I wasn't able to find it anywhere.
I can't find it either.
It's a joke, but obviously it would make the game far too trivial. But yeah.
Oh no, I'm like, if that is actually your item, please find the book. Otherwise, I'm not going to accept it.
I wouldn't accept it even if I knew which book it was in.
Well,
be that as it may.
Yeah.
I'm not the DM, but
no, I think he's making reference to the Saturday game, which is cool, not a problem. Yeah, I've already worked on 3 avatars, and let's see where that goes. All right, well, what's the plan, people?
So I would like to vote for killing the Rattling, and DM the players were they gave me a thumbs up on this module, so that's something. The Bastion of Souls one we discussed.
Was that?
So
when did we discuss this?
No.
Like about 5 minutes ago, and then last time. If you don't, it's this guy.
Well, doesn't seem like you have a consensus. Are you sure about that?
Oh, okay. Well, no, that's fine. I asked everyone, and I got a few people that said yes, and then nobody said no. So that's not in any other.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right, do we have any...
I came in late. That's why I have no idea what you're talking
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, anyways, regardless, I want to kill the. We could talk about that later, but I want to kill that. Get those books, and then we can discuss whatever people want to do.
Some cards in Saturday have divine rank. Oh, not cards. All right. Well, again, we only have 3 hours. So what's the deal, guys? Well, 3 nights.
Well, apparently, we really want to go find Rattling, so I guess we'll go do that.
Can't find it.
Even though the Underdark sounds really, really cool, guys, and we could totally avoid the bubble.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you mean like just stay here?
What?
Just stay here in whatever this world is?
Yeah, you guys can invest. Yeah, you can investigate this area, this island map. Yeah, that's. I mean, if you're into that, you're gonna be here for a while, I would assume. So I don't know if you guys want to invest that much time into a new world.
No, let's just go fireball the shit out of their fortress, get all the shit, and then ransom it.
All right. All right. So you guys do the people that can fly. And then the new guy don't really know if you can fly, but that's a good question.
Well, I was
but I can
metamorphed
teleport.
into a dragon, so he could ride my dragon body back up the chasm.
Oh, you're gonna.
Or I can
Okay.
pick him up.
Oh, you're gonna polymorph
Yeah.
into a dragon. I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
All right.
All right. So you polymorph into a dragon. You are basically up at the top. Now there is a very large fortress door. It's made out of wood, by the way, but the thickness is extremely well. It's pretty thick. So it's not like a 5 foot thick of a door. It's like a door that is made to keep fucking King Kong out. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Disintegrate.
We
Really?
time hop the door. just walk through the opening.
I don't think the time hop is gonna. It's made for that.
It depends on how heavy the door is.
Well, it's like a King Kong type of fortress wall.
It's a big fucking door. Let's just make a small hole.
Oh yeah, it has to weigh 300 pounds or less for me to do it, which it probably doesn't from the way you're describing it.
If it weighs 300 pounds, I could probably break it down.
No. It's you guys seen King Kong and all that? I'm not gonna, no. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's a pretty big wall. It keeps King Kong out, so you imagine that it's fucking huge.
All right. Is there a way we can? If it's made of wood, can we set it on fire?
Well, it's not really gonna catch.
Wait, where's this door? This door's up
at the top.
Up here?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, let me just put a gate there, and then you guys can break it down, whatever, or do whatever it is that you feel like you have to do. Anyway,
wait, are we having an argument over a wooden door?
Well, it's more
not really an argument. We're just trying to clarify.
Yeah. I said disintegrate, and I guess no one's keen for me just disintegrating the door.
Troll walks up to the door. Troll kicks the door.
No. This is the place is huge. The wall is big. I mean, this is how big it is. It's big. Yeah. So you get the idea. It's big. Anyway.
So yeah, it's got a hardness, probably some DR. Kanan if you guys want to knock this down, actually, Kanan can use adaptive style and get Mountain Hammer on his list, and he can ignore all hardness and DR of any object and start punching holes through this thing.
What if we knock?
Knock the door?
It doesn't. It specifies that it doesn't work on large gates and portcullis.
No. Like if we knock.
Oh, literally. Yeah. Just now I'm imagining Kelris with just a polite knock, a light tap. Who's behind?
All right. Well, I mean,
if
you're imagining it at the end of this particular side of a cliff, I guess you can call it, there is a huge. I mean, it's about maybe 60 feet in height. The thickness, which you're not really too sure of, it's pretty thick. But again,
can I whistle to the guards to open it?
There are no guards. There are no openings or anything like that. So basically, the only way to get it open.
You try to burrow under it.
Yeah. I guess you could. Yeah, that's the possibility.
Yeah, just knock on the door, see if anyone answers.
All right. So you knock on the door. Nothing happens. So again, you kind of walk back a little bit, look up at the enormous freaking fortress door or gate. It's more like a gate. And so you look up at it, and you're not getting any kind of response.
Jakato, what does he have to say about this gate? Is this his people's gate, or what's going on with it?
He knows.
I shall relay information.
Well, he knows that this is the base of operations for the Ratlings. So beyond this door is something he's never seen before, but he would imagine that it's basically the town wall or the town gate. So because usually he'll know that this is where the Ratlings come in and out of. So why they have such a large, gigantic door, you're not too sure why that is.
Can everyone burrow or figure out a way to burrow?
I can teleport.
Kanan cannot burrow. He could teleport. He could punch straight through any object, or he could maybe use his ring of blinking to try to roll to see if he can make it all the way through the door.
Could ethereal almost.
That's true too.
All right. Well, who's gonna? I just want to know who's gonna go through the door so I can put him on the map, him or her or whoever you are. So
I don't have
the ability to go ethereal. Does someone else have the ability to go ethereal?
Yeah, I'm saying I could cast etherealness on the party.
Oh, okay. You just want to do that, and then we can go through the door?
Yeah, let's just do that.
All right. So now, do you have, I don't know, 6 or 7 ethereal spells on you? 'Cause that's
No, it targets it's you and one other touch creature per 3 levels, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so caster level 21. So I've got more than enough.
Oh, okay. All right, so you guys are ethereally going through the gate. So let me go ahead and pop you guys on the map. As soon as you get in, this is where you are you're technically in a town right now. Since they don't know that you're coming in, they're not really expecting anybody to go through that solid.
And we're invisible, I think.
What do you vote for?
Okay, so yeah, I didn't hear that part.
I was for.
Ethereal creatures are invisible.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just part of being ethereal is that you're also invisible.
What's the duration on that, by the way?
A minute per level.
Yes.
All right.
So like 20 levels or 20 minutes, something.
Yeah, 21 minutes.
All right, so you guys are. Let me go ahead and copy and paste. Put the new guy.
And so I leveled up. Do I wait to level up till we've rested, or how does that work?
You gotta wait till you're rested.
Okay.
All right, so now your trolls are in the ethereal. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So let me pop you in. All right, so you guys are basically here. Now the town is pretty well lit up, by the way. So you guys are here at the bottom. Alright, so somebody needs to put themselves on mute because I can't hear shit. Alright, so you guys are there you go. Alright, so this is technically down here is where the wall kind of begins, or the door. And that's, there should be a little bit more to it, but this is good enough. Anyway, you are looking down into like an alleyway, since you are technically going through your ethereal. So you're looking down into an alleyway, and that's when you see like a shitload of ratlings that are pretty much just congregating in town. So I'm just about to drop some ratlings in, and you guys can just say, well, I'm going to do this, that, and the other, or I'm going to do a fireball on the group of ratlings, or whatever it is that you want to do.
All right. I'm gonna use a schism.
All right, so schism for one guy. Anybody else doing something different?
Did we like lose everyone?
I think
No,
okay.
Once everyone moves, I'm gonna put a wall of force between me and the ratlings, and then direct my orbs.
Well, they technically haven't seen us yet, so I mean.
Yeah, again, they
experience is the same if you bypass an encounter versus fighting an encounter. So, if we can figure out where the books are while ethereal and utilize this to our full advantage, unless someone on their side has like true seeing or something, then I think we should do that.
But then how can we soak ourselves in their blood?
I know, right? That's true, but I wouldn't bathe in a rat's blood myself, so I'll leave that to you.
All right,
it's not a bath; it's a soak. It's different.
Oh yeah, you got to let it get in the pores. I see.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
All right, so for the new guy, basically again, you just went ethereal through a very large gate. It's pretty much, the buildings are pretty much right next to where the door is, and you are looking down into an alleyway of where this basically again the town of this particular Ratling. You don't know where the book is, or well, the guys don't know since you're kind of new. you don't really know what the hell these guys are doing. Anyway, so you don't really know where the books are, but if you were to go ape shit on everybody, or if the guys decide to go ape shit, you would more than likely not get any information on. Well, they could probably. What they're probably going to do is dominate somebody and just get it over with, but that's usually their tactics. Anyway, you guys do have a shitload of people that are making a lot of noise, so just keep that in mind. You guys are not quiet. You're not a bunch of thieves, so just keep that in mind.
Well, we're on a different plane of existence right now. We're on the ethereal plane, so unless they are somehow on the ethereal plane or able to see into the ethereal plane, they would not know of our presence, regardless of hide or move silently.
Do insubstantial creatures make noise?
No. It's just that the time is gonna eventually run out, and I don't really know what the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, after about 20 minutes.
Well.
All right. Can you tell me what I see? Is there like an obvious temple or something? Like a hideout place? Can I?
All right.
Like, what do these places look like? Like from the outside, can you give me some descriptions of?
All right. Well, this basically looks like some sort of a like a warehouse. Then this area right here looks like some sort of a ruined tavern. This place looks like a store. Actually, you know what? Let me put some names on here so you guys don't get too confused. All right. So store, warehouse. As far as the temple goes, this area here is a temple. Again, let me.
All right. Can you? I can't see if you pinged something. I didn't.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna put some names down real fast.
Oh, okay.
Temple. I can make it bigger. All right. What's the plan, guys? While I'm writing names and. All right. So that's temple, tavern, store.
So.
Warehouse. Anyway, you guys see what I'm typing.
Kanan would like to, look in the buildings and see if we can get any kind of idea where the books might be before we decide to go and attack. 'Cause, I mean, we can move pretty quickly, and we have a minute per level on this thing, so it's a good half an hour probably almost, or 20 minutes or something.
20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Oops. 20 minutes? Yeah.
Yes.
20 minutes.
So I can go through the wall and look in here, I guess.
All right. Well, somebody's looking through a wall and looking in this. Are you in this building or which one?
This stable.
All right. Well, stable is basically you are looking. It looks like there are a lot of raptors in that particular area. Very large raptors. And if you don't know what a raptor is, it's basically a little miniature dinosaur, I guess.
Dinosaur. Yeah. All right.
Well, while you're doing that, Kanan will go into the warehouse.
By the way, they can't. I think they can. Ethereal creatures are able to be seen. Am I correct on that?
Only if they manifest.
Here, it's I'll link it. I'll put it in the Skype.
Now, would I have any kind of knowledge that would help them locate the book?
No, you've never been inside this town.
Okay.
I put it in the Skype DM.
Oh, okay. Ethereal creatures are invisible. Okay, well there you go. All right, so what else are you guys doing?
Well, I'm going to send my trolls off to also investigate some locations. Then I'm going to split up and look over here.
All right. So again, I think you guys know what exactly. Are you basically just saying, look, we're just looking for the books. Where are the fucking books? Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're using it to our etherealness to as quickly as possible kind of check the buildings, see if there's anything that would indicate the books might be there, maybe someone important or whatever.
All right. Well, basically, the books are inside the temple. The problem is that this whole area is crawling with a butt ton of enemies. So again, we got the raptors, we got a couple of the ogre, we got a couple of mages. Everything that you guys have fought before, they're in here again. So they're actually more than before. So you guys are outnumbered like 3-1. So it's going to be a long, long fight if you guys decide to break out the beans, I guess you could say. You're overwhelmed, is what I'm trying to say. Now, you're in a town. What do you expect? All right, beer number 2.
All right, I'm thinking. I'm doing some thinking.
Well, if one of us is in the temple and spots the books and then kind of signals to the rest of us to get in there, we're probably approaching the halfway marker or so on our etherealness. So we could always fight our way out from there, or I don't know, whatever.
The books are inside of a force, well, not a force cage, but a force. Yeah,
we couldn't
force
grab
cage.
them from the ethereal plane, anyways. But
Oh, that's true. Anyway, so I've got the map ready for the temple. But the problem is, as soon as shit breaks out, the people from outside are going to go in the temple and start to reinforce.
Is there a way to block the door? Well, it could probably dispel it or something. Just thinking out loud.
All right, so let me get.
I mean, I could always have Kanan stand at the door and defend it, against oncoming people, if that's the concern, and then you guys can handle the rest or whatever, however you want to do it. It's good to have choke points.
Oh, you mean block the way from the mages who can teleport into the temple? Is that what you mean? I just want to make sure I understand.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not the mages. There's a bunch of rats out here, like ogres and stuff, that would have to, right?
Yeah.
Get a field of view on the temple. Get to the door.
Yeah. Well, sure. I guess.
Sounds good to me.
Well, if we're gonna try to kill them anyway, then wouldn't it make sense to just fight them out here so we can escape through the wall in the event that we're overwhelmed? Like, do you think that these guys would try to flee in the temple?
I mean, right now, we technically, since we've pinpointed that they're in the temple, aren't we in the temple? So can't we see what's inside the temple and make our decisions from there?
Well, it's your call. I don't know what to tell you. I am going to get the temple map on the whatchamadoodle, and then you guys can talk about how.
I'm gonna
you
use I'm gonna use Forced Dream, by the way, and I'll augment it.
Yeah, Force Dream is duration, all that good stuff. All right, well, here is what you guys see. Since nobody's technically inside, how many guys are in there? Yeah, that's a good point. Let me put some guys in there. All right, well, that's technically the area. In the center of this area is where the books are. You do notice that there is, there's definitely, actually, I'm sorry, the books are up here. This is a circle of, where the demons hang out. If shit, hits a fan, the demons will pop out of there. Binding circle, I think it is. Can't remember the name, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
A gate, maybe?
No. When you use the circle to bind a demon to keep him there.
Yeah.
Binding circle.
Yeah, but that's usually
Dimensional anchor.
One at a time. So.
All right, wait.
Assuming you're referring to the spell, I'll just assume it's some kind of greater ritual.
Correct. All right, so there's these guys, a couple of sorcerers, some clerics, a couple of captains, a lot of these guys are used to quell any disturbances. All right, so I think that's enough. Oh, somebody dropped?
No, I'm here.
All right. Well, long story short, that's what you see. That's what you get.
And the door is here?
Correct. There's also an upstairs and a downstairs, but the door is technically here. All right.
What size is the door? Like large, gargantuan?
It's huge. So basically, it's one of those big kind of castle type of large. I would say maybe it's 40 by 60, is if you want to be precise.
All right. What do you guys think? I mean, I guess these rat mages and stuff don't see us, so
Well, again, you got surveillance going. You're invisible. There's nothing I can do unless I have true sight or arcane sight, which is not something that enemies commonly do because this is their
And
home.
they're in like a cage or something. The books are in a
Yeah.
force field or something. Okay.
Yeah, they're. I mean, Mr. Arcane Sight would have seen that there are. Let me just put a little altar up at the top, so you guys get the idea of where they're at. All right, so up here.
I mean, we could do like a quick round here. Something like somebody disintegrates it, somebody grabs the books, somebody fucks the mages up, and then we all get a teleport spell on us to get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Alpha strike?
they're
That
all
sounds
gonna
like a
run
good
through.
idea.
Do we have enough teleport to do that though? Because they're all gonna run right in and try to dispel us and all kinds of stuff as soon as we
Teleport
attack.
spells can affect multiple creatures per caster level basis, so it's like I can't remember if it's 3 to 1 or something, but yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, they get a will save, and this is unhallowed ground, which has a what's that unhallowed ground? The one where you can't teleport.
Dimensional anchor.
Yeah, correct.
Spell resistance on that, I think.
All right. Well, I don't want to waste too much of your time arguing about why you can't teleport. Mr. Arcane Sight could probably figure it out.
Well,
Is
it has
it
to roll spell
dimensional?
resistance.
Is it dimensional anchor?
If it's on hollow, yeah, it's dimensional anchor.
Yeah, let me give you the.
I mean, we could just dispel the unhollow.
Yeah,
Okay.
on hollow. Yeah, that's true. Well, it's your call. Anyway, Mr. Arcane Sight or whoever has True Sight can figure all that out. So, Dimensional Anchor on the unhallowed grounds, which is this area. You see a shitload of guys. These two guys, by the way, are undead. The big guys are undead. The rest of the regular Skaven are just regular Skaven. Here's a High Priest. And we have a Cleric as well. So let me put 2 Clerics on here. So, Cleric. Alright, here we go. So, Cleric. Oh, I'll fix that. Alright, well, what's the dealio, people?
All right, guys, are we gonna do this?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, and then we can, like I said, probably maybe get out 3rd round of combat tops. Worst case scenario.
Well, I will heal you and whatnot if things go wrong.
Yeah.
But
Alright, so
I'll have Kanan sit on that high priest fucking base.
Alright,
then,
so real fast, you guys are 16, the boss is 19. Is that correct?
18 is the highest level.
Alright, 18, the boss is 20. Alright, well, okay with that.
Sound like a plan? Everybody can get in whatever position they want since they haven't detected us yet. So
Now, you know,
and
I
then
was-
we'll just kind of.
This is real fast. I was reading through the divine stuff, and seeing that gods only get a certain amount of free actions would pretty much tell me that regular humans or regular players only get 1 free action per round. Am I incorrect on that? I used to think that.
No.
Well, why would it say
It's
that
it's
gods have a certain amount of free actions then?
Gods
Get-
have a certain amount of free actions related to their portfolio. So a rank 5 deity can take 2 free actions per round as long as they relate towards portfolio. So if the god of magic could, for example, cast 2 spells per round as free actions.
Oh, okay. All right. So I thought it was just like
Yeah.
any type of free action. All right. So
Right.
let's-
Regular free actions are still free for anyone. So.
I got you. I thought. Well, I saw that. I was like, are they talking about just regular free actions? All right. All right. Well, there you go. Just wanted to bring that up. So, All right. Well, you guys can. Let me just put your characters in the map, and you can. Well, that's not it. Put you guys on the map, and then from there you can say,
That's
"Well,
beautiful.
I'm gonna appear, and I'm gonna do this, that, and the other." So, where are you? Oh, you guys moved all over the place. Let me try that again then. All right, so standard round. It's a surprise. Basically, all you guys get a surprise round because Ghost. You guys are Ghost coming out of Ghost, and so it should definitely give you a surprise. Anyway, I'm gonna put you over there, and you can put yourself where you want because again, you are a Ghost. So do what you got to do. Hit the initiative button. You got the clerics up here. You got. I don't know where's. Oh, that's the wrong guy. Oh, so got that cleric, got that, yeah.
What do you guys think here? High priest sounds good to me, right?
Well, whoever rolls the highest can make his call. All right, so I only got 2 people on the initiative, and everybody else is. All right, there we go.
Hang on, my game crashed again. I'm waiting for it to reload.
The book is in this middle circle here, right?
No, the altar's up here, dude.
Oh, okay.
Someone should probably handle the other cleric, whatever type of guys. You know what I'm saying?
Where's he
get
at?
someone with attack. I think this little guy.
All right. Well, I can move over there.
Or if you want to move over there, I'll
Manifest is a
Yeah.
as a standard. If I'm not right incorrect on that. So you have a manifest as a
And then
standard.
Kanan's gonna also change his stance to Thicket of Blades. So.
All right, so let's again manifesting yourself going into the prime plane is a standard. Am I incorrect on that?
Me dismissing the spell is a standard, but everybody else will have their action.
As a ghost, you will be seen as a ghost when you take your standard. Is because you can't just be invisible as a ghost. You're gonna be seen. You're gonna come into the material world, and you're gonna be like an ethereal ghost. So, just want to bring that
No,
up.
we're not manifesting. We can't manifest because we're not ghosts. In order for us to enter the material plane, I have to dismiss the spell, which is a standard action for me, but not for anybody else.
I
The
got
whole
it.
spell just goes away.
Oh, okay. All right. So technically, when they attack, they become material. If that not is that
No, they become material as soon as I take my action to dismiss the spell.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right. Well, I think you guys are on the initiative. Mr. 38 can go ahead and go. I'll put my guys on the initiative. I'm not gonna do anything this round, so do what you got to do.
I will, as a standard action, dismiss the etherealness, so everybody becomes material. And the ratlings shit their pants, as we all just appear next to them. And then I will do a quicken disintegrate on the wall of force here.
All right.
And
Sounds good to me.
Does anyone know the what's that called? The cone size for a gargantuan dragon?
I think it's for gargantuan. I think it's 60 or might be 50. Look up true dragons on the SRD. It should be in that article.
All right, there we go. It finally loaded again.
All right. All right. This is going to be probably a long fight, maybe. All right.
Then the trolls are each gonna full attack the little rat ogres that they're in front of. So this will be the
surprise round's only a standard action, though, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. So this will just be a single attack then. Let me get his bonus real quick.
The ogres are armor class 31. 31. 31.
Alright, so that'll miss, and this will be the right guy. That one will hit. 432 damage.
32 it is for the undead ogre with a slashing, correct? DR5?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 32 it is. Minus 32. Alright, any con? Con the Don. Con.
Okay, I'm going to have Kanan will click his Boots of Speed as a free action, and then he's going to use the Raging Mongoose boost as a swift action, and then he's going to do you can do 4 attacks on this main.
You can't full
Again,
attack on this.
it's a standard.
It's not a full attack. It's extra attack from haste and 2 bonus attacks from Raging Mongoose, and then a single attack as a standard action.
Yeah, again, that doesn't matter. You only get a standard.
Yeah, that's a standard action.
You don't get the haste attack on a standard action. I know. I don't know about Raging Mongoose.
Oh yeah, Raging Mongoose is just a straight up 2 extra attacks. So
Yeah, dude, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. All right, so let's look up your.
It's a maneuver, Tiger Claw.
Yeah, again, standard only gets 1, so this must be Tiger Claw maneuver. Tiger Claw. All right, so let's look that up. Unless.
I mean, I could be wrong. I haven't played a Tiger Claw maneuver guy in a while, but.
Well, any maneuver, doesn't matter what kind of maneuver it is, doesn't give you.
This
doesn't give you a full attack on a standard.
After initiating a boost, you can make 2 additional attacks with each weapon you wield. These extra attacks are made at your highest attack bonus for each of your weapons.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, dude. That's a full round
that
attack.
Works. It's not.
It doesn't say
attack.
that you need to take a 4-round attack. You just make 2 attacks as a swift action.
Oh, does it? Oh, yeah. Well, when I saw
so then it would be 3.
Tiger Talk.
So
Yeah, it does. Actually, it does. It does even say that on the initial action. Mongoose dancing. Well,
Yeah, boosts are swift actions. So.
Well, no, not all of them. If you look at actually, let me give you the link that I'm looking at because it actually even tells you if it's a swift.
So
or
3
not.
attacks.
Yeah.
Right. I linked the specific maneuver I'm using though. Yeah, 3
yeah,
attacks. Yep.
Yeah, well, if you look at the chart, it tells you it's a swift action, so that's totally legit. If you look at, for example, the death from above, that is a standard, which is, it's a standard meaning you can't do it you can't do multiple attacks on a standard. Anyway, it's a swift action, so you're fine. All right, so what's the hasted is not covered in the on the standard, so forget.
Yeah,
okay.
that's fine.
All right, so
not gonna do that.
All right, so this guy does have a stone skin, so just 100 stone skin. So go ahead and just take a DR of 10 on that guy for every attack, by the way.
I think he's got that transmuting weapon, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So the first attack will get the DR, but the next 2 won't.
Oh yeah, he's got that shitty weapon. I forgot. All right. Well, do what you got to do. All right, so just give me the damage, and then we'll go to the next guy. All right, so we got Mr. Weave. What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my Orb of Dragonkind gives me a gold dragon breath weapon 3 times a day, among several other things. So that's a 60-foot cone. So if I can, does it work like this? Someone And then let me just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that it should be twice as big as that. DM, can you make it 60? Like,
Oh.
make it big enough? Okay. Very cool. And then, I think I can hit these three fellas. Is it like this? Does this
Alright.
do it? I'm gonna hit this troll, I think. I won't. Well, I hit this. I won't hit this guy though. I'll hit these 4. Okay. Is that? I guess that's maybe an acceptable loss. Whoever's troll that is, are you like really attached to it?
Not really.
Okay. All right. So let's do it.
I think you could aim that to not hit the troll, though.
Oh, okay. Can I do it? Can I rotate it? Yeah, let me rotate it. It won't let me rotate it.
Excuse me.
If I do it like that, I will miss that one.
That little X, this X right there needs to go where your guy is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so on his AC, how many of those hit against his AC?
Oh, the mage guy. His AC is 27. 27.
Okay, so all of them hit. What's the DR?
Well, you've got the stone skin, which is 10 for each attack.
Okay, DR 10 adamantine. All right, perfect. Then I get a free follow-up trip attempt on him, assuming he's still alive. How much HP does he have?
Now, what's going on with the let's see? Well, yeah, that's possible. Okay, so you get those mongoose things.
Yeah, three attacks there, and then they're all at full attack bonus as well with the raging mongoose. And then,
Alright.
assuming he's still alive, I would get a follow-up trip attempt after those 3 attacks with my knockdown ability.
All right, so yeah, 20 plus 20 times 8 is 80.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah, if I move here, then. Let's see.
All right, so
Okay.
he
Yeah,
is
let's do it that way.
All right, so 20 d8. Wait a minute. It's 20 d8. Okay, so it's 20 d8. All right, so 95 damage. No, there is no saving throws for that, so you take 95 damage. All right, so that's
Wait.
Yeah, that's
He's dead? He's
Yeah,
dead
I
and
mean-
that's a death throw?
Yeah, well, 20 times 4 is really not that many hit points, dude. So
No, yeah.
yeah, it's
Okay.
only at
Yeah, so he is dead.
yeah. I mean, it's 40 times 8 is 80, and you did like 100 and something. So I'm not gonna. I don't make my guys fucking
Okay.
like ludicrous
Yeah.
bullshit.
All right.
Oh, wait,
All right,
these
so-
guys.
Do I get a
DM
reflex on that? Is this a death throw, right?
Death throw, you don't get nothing. All right, so 95
I hit
damage.
some of the other guys near him, too.
Yeah,
These
these
two guys.
Yeah, these guys. That's that guy. Yeah, that guy. 95.
Wait,
They're still.
can someone
they're still
explain
alive.
what happened here?
He just
Exploded.
He exploded.
Oh, he exploded.
All right,
Okay.
so he's alive. He's alive.
Another one bites the dust.
Well, it's a surprise round, which is a good call. All right, it could have been worse. I mean, you guys could have had your heads up your asses and just gone to town and just. All right, so.
DM.
What-
These guys have. I have this breath weapon over here. Just whenever you're done.
All right, there you go. All right, done. This guy, breath weapon, reflex. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
this guy here first.
Okay.
So here's my save. What's the save, by the way? Oh, he
36.
didn't. All right, so he's definitely dead. I don't know what the damage is, but he only had 16 hit points.
It's 112.
Oh, okay. All right, so this guy is. Let's go ahead and make his save. What was the save again? 35? Did you say?
36.
All right. So this guy took 112. All right. So he's not there. He's dead. And then this guy, he's not in it because he's right there. And then this guy, didn't we say that?
I moved a little bit to the right as a move action, so I could avoid grabbing this one.
All right. Well, let's just say you're like right there.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, that. Didn't we agree that half his body had to be in it in order for it to, take some sort of a damage? Is that not? We didn't agree.
I don't know. If it is, then he doesn't take it. It's whatever the rule is.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's go with half the body has to be at least into it. Well, actually, let's go with no on that one. All right. So save on the big guy, and he doesn't make it, so he takes a buttload of damage, and 239. So 239. Got it. All right. Which is fine. Not a big deal for the frenzied berserker. He can handle it. All right, so come on, Mr. Berserker. God damn, roll 20. Well, and you said it was 100 and what was that again?
12.
112.
112.
All right, friend Berserker is not too happy with that. All right, so you took 95 damage, Khan, and I didn't see your shit go down anything.
Yeah, I took the 95.
Yeah, it's off. In his bar.
I also had some temporary hit points from the Hero's Feast and other stuff. So
the Hero's Feast, which is the duration is long been used up. So
that lasts like all day. So
is it long day?
Yeah, it's I think it's
1 hour per 12 hours.
No, it's 12 hours.
All right, plus 12 hours. All right, well there you go. Okay, we got.
Yeah, I just did minus 95 on my green part of my token, so I just assumed it was right.
All right, Oris, you were the new cat. The new cat. Let's see what you got, Oris, because you're gonna die tonight.
I probably am because I cannot pump out that much damage.
Well, on the bright side, the disjunction is gone, so you don't have to worry about that.
All right,
where are you?
I am going to. Hold on. I'm going to attack this dude here.
Attack at will, sir. Let me find my no saves cleric spells. No save cleric spells.
Yeah, I'm one of those creatures that.
Forward line. Jesus, god damn it! My power words are gone. Jesus, motherfucker. Alright, power word. Power word kill. Well, that's just kill is. Nope. Can't do that one. Power word blind. Nope. Can't do that one. Oh well.
Now we're still in surprise round, correct?
Surprise round it is.
Yeah, so it's standard action.
All right. Well, that's all I can do right now.
Are you sure about that? All right.
Not unless I can use my other weapon too.
Well, you can't cast any.
As far as I knew, fighting with two weapons was a full round action.
You don't have any kind of extraordinary abilities, such as casting of some kind of a. Well, you know what you got. I have no idea. All right. Well, you made your call. So
I don't have anything that's swift. No.
I got you. All right, Kel. They have now. The guys appeared. You guys did your thing. You have now. You're back in an '80s flick where the bad guys are now. They know that you're here. The what is that Star Trek reference for the that invisible shield is down and now Kurt is up shit creek. The Romulans gave it to him. I forgot the name of it. You know what I'm talking about.
Shouldn't I be going before
deflector
Kelris?
Kelris has got 38 initiative, so I don't know if you.
I
He
know.
skips Basura.
Oh, did. Oh, my bad. Okay, Mr. Brazzuro. Yeah, you're below the 1 initiative, so I didn't see that. All right, so let me just put you down for 3, because
That works.
Brazzuro, yeah.
Kanan first. You got 42 hit points.
Brazzuro,
And
you're fucking far away, dude. What the hell?
I know. I'm sitting in the ethereal watching.
You gotta materialize in order to do that, right? Because
Can you affect people in the
No,
material
the
plane
healing
with
spirits
it?
are already cast.
healing is a touch effect, sir.
The healing spirits are physically in those
Oh, yeah.
spaces.
Nobody is ethereal anymore. I dismissed the entire spell. I can't dismiss it selectively.
All right, so you, Mr. Bazoo is materialized. I gotcha. All right, Bazoo. Where the fuck is Bazoo? Oh, he's
So-
over here.
And then the other two healing spirits are holding until Nazar or this other guy or Orissus gets hurt.
Well, you're somewhere on the map unless you want to get shunted out of a solid object.
Okay, well then I will be. Give me a second. We'll be over here.
By the way, do I know what undead this guy is? Can I make a
Have a
some
ready
type of
action to
check?
cast
Hey,
a
he's
wall
a
of force
corpse.
if anything charges or shoots at me.
He's a corpse template,
Oh, okay.
which gives me a full round. It negates the one standard action thing. All right, Mr. Karras, you are up. I think I'm right about the corpse template. It just
I'm gonna move here and pick up the books.
Yeah, you did disintegrate that. Now, disintegrate dispel all the ball force? Is that correct?
It destroys it.
Oh, okay. All right, well there you go. You got the books.
The trolls will both full attack.
The books have the glyph of warding on them, by the way. So
Okay.
take a little.
Okay.
I mean, you didn't
Like
tell me that.
starting
Even
to
though I
get-
saw the Arcane Sight, but okay.
No, I mean, you before you pick them up, they have. You don't technically know that they're glyphs of warding. You only know that the whatchamacallit, the domain of what the hell the spell is. If you want to take more time,
Well, when you read a spell's aura with Arcane Sight, you can make a spellcraft check that I cannot fail to identify the spell.
all right. Well, if you want to pick up the glyph of warding books, knock yourself out.
Fuck it, I'll just pick them up.
All right. All right. So, all right. Glyph of warding, 60-10. So here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Glyph of warding max is 8d10. 3 glyph of warding. Greater, by the way. Let me just double check that. That is.
It's an immediate action. I'm going to manifest dampen power. So anything that does randomly determined damage does minimal damage to me until the start of my next turn.
So he'll take what, 8? You'll take 10 damage.
10d8, by the way. Minimal damage is.
One damage per hit die, or 1 damage
for
per
real?
die.
Jesus
Yeah,
fucking
Damp
Christ.
power is super awesome. I'll link it for you.
No, that's fine. That's fine. This fucking guy killed me. He's like a hernia. Jesus. All right. Well then, 8 damage, I guess. All right. Well, there you go. 8 damage, Mister. I fucking gonna destroy your campaign.
It'd be 10. Wouldn't it? It's 10d8.
It's
Or is it
10d8.
8
It's
10.
10. It's
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
10d8.
it's 10 damage.
Yeah.
All right. Well, 10 damage it is. Yeah. All right. Well, Khan, you're up.
Trolls are going to full attack.
Oh yeah. There you go. Forgot
So that will miss. It's a zombie, so it doesn't get crit, but it is going to take. Let's see here.
It's technically a corpse template.
30 10. That's undead. Alright, so it takes 32 damage from that one's greatsword, and then the other one's attacks on the right one.
32, greatsword.
So that will hit. And then that will also hit.
Right.
4 70 total on the guy on the right. So this guy takes 70, the other guy takes 32.
Oh shit! I got that wrong. So the guy on the right takes. The guy on the left takes 32, right?
Yeah, and the guy on the right takes 70.
So let me.
I think the guy on the right also took like another 30 something on the surprise round.
All right. So Mr. Left takes 32. Mr. Right takes 70. 70, right? 70?
Yeah.
70. Okay, 70. All right, 70, still up and kicking. All right, Mr. Wizard is dead, so no more disjunction. Mr. Weave is up. Oh, wait a minute, I'm sorry. Sorry,
yeah.
Con.
Yeah, so the main priest is dead. I know I have the X there, not you, but I just want to make sure he's dead. And then, does this guy look like a fighter or some kind of fighting type?
He's technically the captain. He's a fighter. Yes, he is.
And then this guy looks like priestly and clericy and whatnot.
He's mace man, so yes.
All right. Kanan is going to. Let's see here.
God damn it! Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna raise the dead. Fuck that. Wait a minute, it's called, it's not raise dead, it's,
Animate dead?
no, I want to get him back in the game. It's, not raise dead. Reincarnate. No, it's not reincarnation, it's, I can't think of it either.
Did you spend a lot of time on that cleric, DM?
Whatever, fuck it.
I'm horrible
He'll activate his talisman, and then he's going to charge this clericy looking guy over here.
I'm spending all my time focusing on spellcasting. I haven't focused on clerics yet.
And then that'll be with his boots pace clipped.
I could clone him.
And a tumble, obviously.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna clone his ass. Cloning is a 9th level spell, so it's definitely doable.
It's an 8th level spell, and it's something you have to cast beforehand.
No, the clone guy gets up automatically when the other guy dies, sir.
Yeah, but it's something you have to cast beforehand. You have to have a clone already set up. It takes a month to grow.
Yeah, this guy's he doesn't have his head up his ass. He's
Wait a minute,
yeah, go ahead.
The clone's in another area though, correct?
He is somewhere around where he can teleport in. That is correct.
Okay, yeah, because if Kanan can see him clone in the room come to life, that's where he's fucking
The
going.
clone is not even anywhere close to this area, so he's going to come in through the front door. So don't worry about that.
Door.
He can't. Well, he can't come in through here because it's got the anchor, so that's not going to work. All right, so actually, yeah, fuck it. Why not? Yeah, of course you guys get more XP. Absolutely. All right, well, May, what did you end up doing, Mr. Weave?
Okay, so for my schism, I'll use synchronicity to get an action after my standard action, and then I'm gonna use Breath of the Black Dragon on this guy. So here it goes.
All right. Well,
if it has SR, the SR was roll to beat it's 28, and then 60 damage. It's a reflex 25 for half.
all right, this guy right here, right?
Yep.
All right, say.
And it's
Wait a minute.
acid
Wait,
damage.
hold on. Don't you have to roll 1d4 for your bullshit breath?
No, this is a power called Breath of the Black Dragon.
Oh, when you said breath, I just thought it was.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't make that clear.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
this isn't the orb thing. The orb. I don't think you can only use it 3 times a day, but you could use it back to back, as far as I'm reading in the description.
Breath of the Black
Dragon. Yeah, so we're talking about 2 different things.
Psionic, 1 standard. Must be 11d6. Okay.
And you can augment it, so I'm augmenting it up 5 power points here.
What AC did I have to beat?
AC for
On
what?
the cleric on the left there.
Well. Oh, his AC is 25.
Yeah.
25.
All right. So he's going to take, unless he has a different type of DR than adamantium, he's going to take 546 damage.
All right. And you are doing what again? Oh, Orb of Dragon?
No, I'm just linking them so you can see the difference. I'm
Right,
using
right.
Breath of the Black Dragon on this guy.
No, I'm wondering
It's
how is he doing 500 and something damage?
All my attacks hit. I did a charge. I have pounce, and I used my boots of speed as a swift action, or not a swift. I'm sorry, as a free action. So that gave me an extra attack, my full attack bonus. So that's 5 attacks. All 5 attacks hit, and then those are multiplied by 2 because of my Valor's weapon on charges, right?
Let's see. Here's the thing, though. This is you. Here is some sort of a gated or some sort of ledge. So let me just go ahead and. Well, look, you can see the ledge right here. So.
Yeah, I'm flying.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah.
See, I'm flying at the height of the whatever this little.
All right. Well, of
altar
course.
is.
Yeah. Of course, you need a straight line. Plus, you would have to fly up and over. So, how is that happening? Since
I'm not sure how I would have to fly up and over. These guys are standing on the same parapet or whatever, right?
Yeah. You are going to bump into Mr. Kelris, is what I'm trying to tell you.
He's not in the same space as me.
He's right next to the books. He's right next to the books. And
Isn't
this
he
guy,
going this way?
and he's he's almost next to the cleric. So
right, and that's. Look, it was like this.
Yeah.
That's a straight line.
Oh, you have reach, is that correct?
Yes, I do have a spike chain.
Oh, okay, well that's totally doable. All right, well, yeah, that is done. All right, so that's fine. All right, so Mr. Breath Weapon Man, what do I got to make it say?
It's reflex 25, so like he failed it, so he takes 60.
60.
And then 60 acid. And then for my synchronicity, my action after that, I'm going to use Decerebrate on this fella. So that.
Oh, which
okay, so he has to make a.
Can you point to him?
Yeah.
All right, so reflex for him.
Fortitude 26.
Oh, 23.
Oh. So he is dead, I think.
No, that's fine. My clone is still He's still got some moves.
Okay. I've never actually been able to ever successfully use a save or die power or spell in any game I've ever played, so that's kind of cool.
Look, man,
So yeah, he's just standing there, kind of not doing anything anymore.
Yeah. I don't make my bad guys to be fucking, apocalypse. So let's not freak out, everybody.
Okay.
All right. So he doesn't make it. So I would assume he's dead then, right?
Yeah. He's just kind of sitting there, not doing.
All right. So we got one.
He lost his brainstem.
All right. So we got one cleric left. Do I have any clerics left? There's that guy? Where's the other cleric? I thought I had 2 clerics. Huh. All right. Well, no clerics. There's only one.
Oh, one of them I think died in a fireball.
Yeah, he died already. All right. So we got You killed him before you could go frenzied, so frenzied man is gonna do his frenzied thing. All right, so frenzied is doing a full round. How? All right, we're gonna. Okay, so I got my frenzied stuff on all that. All right, Mr. Dude, frenzied man. Well, you took this guy out, so one less frenzied guy. All right, we got Mr. Rangers. Mr. Rangers are. It's not gonna be your day, Mr. Karras. This is a day that I'm gonna try as fucking hard as hell to kill you. All right, so Rangers are all gonna do full round on your ugly face. So here come my 4 rounds. Let me just move him. Yeah, they've got long. They have short bows. Full round. Yeah, here we go. Full round. Pow. All right, so let's look at some of these. All right, so look, how many are there? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of them, so I got to roll 5 times. And I think I even have I have the range on the description, by the way, guys. It's a shivering touch weapon. Anyway, I'm not going to go through all that. Mr. Karras is probably going to tell me some stupid shit like I'm immune to all that, which is fine, not a big deal. All right,
I
so
have 44 armor class right now.
Well, that I don't know.
So none of that first volley hits.
All right, well look, I'm just getting warmed up here. Just getting warmed up here. Let's see if I can kill this dude. All right, so we got 4 more rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, how are we doing with it? Doesn't look too good, Mr. DM. You're not rolling too well. Yeah, you're right. You are right.
I see a hit for 14.
All right. Well, look, I'm trying, but I can't go beyond beyond the boundaries of what is acceptable. All right, but I will try to kill him. I will definitely try to kill him tonight. Oh shit! I got to get my Mr. Open the door and see the. Oh, by the way, no, he's not going to come in right now. It takes him around to wake up and teleport, so he's not here yet. All right, Mr. Horse. Everybody is throwing a volley of weapons at Karras. He's on the shit list. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 4th attack. I did crit. So let me get rid of the crits.
I'm immune to crits.
All right, we'll forget about that. All right, well, do your thing, Mr. Horus. Look, Horus, you got to. We're at DEFCON 5, so you got to definitely not fuck around here. So do your thing.
Wait. All those rangers are on the other side of this wall of horrors, aren't they?
Yeah. This guy you could get to, maybe.
No, I'm saying, did any of those arrows hit me then?
I think one of them, because technically one ranger was to the side of this guy over here.
Yeah, I see this guy still has line of sight. So that first one was what, like 14 damage? So,
I believe in your guys' mad skill to do stuff, so I'm just playing defensive.
So does he take a 14 points of dexterity damage? Is that the way I'm reading that?
No, I'm immune to the dex damage too.
Oh.
So it just comes down to whether or not this particular guy hit.
Yeah, what was the order in which they fired arrows, in which you rolled, DM?
Yeah, what about I rolled all my attacks on Mr. Kel. What's the question?
So one
There's a wall
them,
of force in the water.
There's a wall of force, so one of them hit, but the only one that could possibly hit was if this one was this roll that you did. Like the order.
Wait a minute, when the wall of force happened, when was that? I didn't know there was a wall of force.
As soon as
while
you
ago.
started firing, I used my ready held action and casted Wall of Force to block the arrows.
That's some gay shit right there, dude. All right, well, that's what happens, I guess. I didn't know you had some ready. Well, look,
If you scroll up.
No, no, I got, dude. I'm not gonna argue with you. That's a good tactic. I'm just upset that I'm not gonna kill this man tonight. All right.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well.
I'm just saying I did type it that I had a ready to action because.
Man.
At least it's not like that one game DM where you attacked him and he was just like, "Oh, well, I had all these spells cast now that you're attacking me." Do you remember that
yeah,
guy?
Yeah. Well, look, I called him out on his bullshit, but you're legit. All right, he did have his ready to action. There's nothing I can do about it. Regardless of the fact, Kelrius has probably, you just tell him what happened, and there you go. Oris, there's a couple of archers, and the door is, archers. What's the deal, Mr. Oris? What's going on? You guys
All right, I'm gonna use.
You guys are aware that you're making enough noise to where the people outside are going to be coming in any moment now. By the way,
I'm gonna use my swift action to move all the way down here.
Cool. Do we want to get out of here though instead, or how do we want to do the following rounds? Because we
have
technically
the books,
have the book,
right?
right?
Yeah.
And the spellcasters haven't gotten here yet, so we would just need to dispel the unhollow, and we could get out of here, right?
Yeah.
Sure. I guess.
who's
What's that, Floor?
Whoa!
The spell.
Well, we
Silver.
can do that if you want.
Did somebody just come in?
Yeah, Silver.
Someone did.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, unless someone's insisting on slaughter, I guess, whatever.
Well, you're not going to slaughter. You do what you got to do. I don't know what to tell you.
There you go.
I mean, we have what we need. That's all I'm gonna say.
What shit has transpired?
Yeah, nothing too major.
Your character's
We
dead.
just got the books.
We got the books.
Somebody rolled
Now
for
we're
your.
about to dine on.
Somebody
the
rolled for
flesh
your fort save. You didn't make it. So
How come
Alright.
I have to die when my character's not here but doesn't fight anyone else?
I don't know. You talk to Kelris. He's the one that made the fort save for you. Blame
No,
him.
that's not the thing. Whenever someone isn't here, they don't fucking deal with anything.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
dude.
today we just decided that you were, just fuck you specifically, for some
Yeah.
reason.
It was
For
a
no
group
reason at all.
decision, by the way.
It was unanimous.
We don't like
all voted
fairies.
on it.
I'm not in the mood for that. Heads up. I had a world's shittiest day.
Oh, really? Tell us all about it, Mr. Dude. No, you're
I
not.
had to clean up shit.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, I don't know what to tell you on that one. You're not dead. We're fighting, and it's Oris's. You'll be up on the next round. All right, Mr. Oris, what are you doing?
Well, are we just gonna teleport out of here then, or what?
Yeah, do you just want to hold your action, maybe? I'm not.
Oops,
Whatever.
hit the wrong guy.
Oh, we have to get rid of this dimensional line.
Damn it.
Is
no
there
no one's actually told me what's gone down.
is there anyone near me
So-
that's
We're getting the
so
book.
still
Silver,
alive?
Silver, we used etherealness to get into the city, and then we just ethereal around all the people in the city, came to the temple, and then surprised them, killed the cleric immediately, disintegrated the thing guarding the books, grabbed the books, and now we basically have to teleport out, or an entire troop of velociraptors, ratlings, and undead berserkers are going to come charging through the door with clerics, and it's going to be bad.
Okay, then I will just hold action and we can teleport out.
Okay.
If we're gonna teleport, I could just plane shift us.
All right. Well,
I
Oris.
think we already established that we can't plane shift out of here.
Yeah,
Alright,
That's
we
why
can't
we
plane
came here
shift.
to get
We
these
can
books.
we can teleport on this plane, but we can't teleport off this plane, right? Because of the god thing, and then we still need to dispel the unhollows.
Yeah.
linked,
Nobody's. Nobody's
We
teleporting.
just
Dimensional
need to
anchor.
teleport.
Nobody's
out of
teleporting out of
here.
here. So. All right, Bass.
Yeah, if someone can dispel the unhollow, though, we can teleport to somewhere else on this plane, like away from these rat people.
All right, Bass. What's the plan there? What are you up to?
I will dispel the unhollow with a greater dispel magic.
All right. Level is 20 plus 11 It's 31. 20 plus 11, yeah, 31.
No problem.
Not gonna happen, dude. Not gonna happen. Ah, you little mother grabber. All right, well.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, well, Mr. Bass is just, oh, well, what he did something. Kellis, you're up.
All right, so I've got the books. Is the on hollow gone?
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
Some baggy shit right there.
The first thing I do, and you're mad. Well, second thing I did. First thing I did was stop you from shooting
I am
Kellis.
trying to kill people here. That's my job.
I'm trying to be lazy. And you're making me work.
Well, as soon as the round is over, I'm gonna get my my next guy to come in here and fuck you guys up.
Why do you say
Kel,
that?
well, he's coming. This is his round. He's gonna show up. So, Mr. Kel, what are you doing? Takes him around to get his jammies on. Kellis, what's the word? Round up.
Is it the
round up.
bird? Is it the bird?
I'm
Oh.
going to.
They killed the boss, but he has a clone, so he's coming back.
I have a quick question on anticipatory strike. If I'm reading this power correctly, I just get to take my turn, use the power to take my turn in like a different place in the initiative order, and then skip it later. Is that correct?
I couldn't look that up, but I'll take your word for it.
All right, I'm gonna manifest gate, and then the trolls will. I will then walk through the gate, so I am
Wait a minute, doesn't
back
gate,
in the area where we first came in here.
is gate a standard?
So none of them. Yeah, gate's a standard.
Oh.
Okay.
And then both the trolls will walk through it as well. So we're off the map, back in the area where we came into this plane by the portal.
All right.
Can you draw the gate on the map? Just,
I'll just put a gate there.
Yeah.
I think it was.
I wanna use.
Here. It's
Yeah.
the purple box.
all right, sweet. Thanks.
I'll use celerity to walk through it.
Oh well, okay, he drew it, so it doesn't matter. All right,
I'll
so
use anticipatory strike, and then
well, it's Khan's
time
turn.
Oh,
Khan-
okay.
Yeah. All right, so Khan, you going through the gate?
Yeah. Yep, going through the gate.
Yeah.
Well, why is Bass going
What-
through the gate?
I use celerity to go through the gate.
Celerity, what? Celerity doesn't just make
Cast
you go through-
celerity.
Yeah.
I
It
cast
lets
celerity,
you
walk through the
take an
gate.
action.
Celerity
Yeah.
just gives you a spell to do. So what are you talking about?
Celerity
gives you
gives
a
you a
standard
standard action. Yeah.
Yeah, celerity is a
Cast
standard.
celerity.
Yeah, we got that.
Celerity
part.
is immediate. It gives you a standard action. My standard action, I walk through the gate.
A standard action is a standard. A movement action is something different.
You can use a standard as
Use
a
a
move action.
standard action to use it to take a move action.
Yeah, you're right.
So you do double moves or a full out run.
All right, well,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter because I'm going to do analyze portal and go after you. So is that it, Mr. Khan? All right, Khan is.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Yeah, no,
On-
DM.
gate.
DM, I want to use. I can use this power after. It's like the psionic version of celerity.
Oh, is it
before all
immediate
these
action? That's
people
all
show
I.
up.
Yeah. Well, is it immediate action? That's all I care about.
Yeah.
All right. Well, immediate action people can do whatever they want. What are you doing?
Okay,
Immediate
I'll
action?
use temporal acceleration, and I'll augment it so I get two full round actions, and I'll use it to just run my ass through here.
I'll run S. Okay. Well, immediate action people, are you done? Because I'm about to show
Yep.
up. If you're not going to do an immediate action, you're going to die right now. So, Weave, what are you up to?
That's what I did. I used
Oh,
my
yeah, you did that.
to go through the portal.
All right, I rolled.
I can't. I don't think I can take Osiris with me.
Well,
Osiris.
here's the thing. I rolled.
Not with temporal acceleration. Let me see here.
You have delayed power? Anything? No.
Okay, here's what happened, by the way, guys. I rolled a 24 on my initiative before Khan did. He rolled a 32. So it's my turn. So if you don't have an immediate action and you're stuck in this room, you're about to die right now. So I see. Oh shit! I hate to do this to the new guy.
That would be twice in the first game. My character dies.
Hold on. You're not.
You might not die.
This Ness is still in the room, so let's not freak out. All right, Mr. Ness. I appear on my initiative, which is 24. And why are you leaving? Do you have an immediate action?
Yeah, we went through this. I used anticipatory strike to temporally accelerate and run out of the portal. Through the portal.
Oh, the whatchamacallit still here? The ferry. I have.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I have I have true sight, so that's not an issue. All right, Mr. Ferryman. Here comes the disjunction. By the way, this is a celerity.
I thought the ferry wasn't there.
No, I said he rolled his initiative. He's on a 17. He's on the 17.06 initiative roll. Mr. Ferry, do you have an immediate action? Because you're gonna die right now.
Depends on where he is.
He just teleported in. Well, he just opened the room. So he opened the room. He opened the doors as a movement. He sees you, and unless you have an immediate action, I'm going to disjunction you. So again, do you have an immediate action? Because I'm about to.
Does it go through this wall of force, by the way?
Just shut up.
Oh yeah. All right. Look, I got met my guy. So, all right. Well, if it doesn't go through the disjunction, I just wasted my time with the disjunction. All right. Well.
I mean, a high-level caster would know that they can disintegrate a wall of force.
Yeah, but the thing is,
what
I
a wall of
can't
force
kill
does.
the.
He
But
cast-
he doesn't
he-
see it.
He casted it, and all that would happen is the wall of force would be disjointed.
Wall of Force got hit by it, but it's hit the Wall of Force.
Yeah.
And he was saved from it because it blocked line of effect briefly.
Yeah, actually, you know what? That's a good question. With Wall of Force,
It blocked it, but the wall of force.
It blocked the
is gone.
line of force because it was there when it went off. And when it went off, it hit the wall
does
and
it
then
say
it disappeared.
that? Isn't my disjunction the end all be all of fuck you spells?
No.
Yeah,
you
It
can,
gets blocked by line of effect. If something blocks a line of effect, like you put a wall.
Yeah,
in
but
front
again,
of it.
again, the wall of force is an invisible wall, so I
Yeah.
would still see.
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
So it's
DM, we're
totally-
still a
saying,
wall.
we're saying the wall gets dispelled, but it blocked the blast of the spell before when it went off. So the wall's gone, but the spell ended.
Mhm. All right. Well, long story short, basically, this wall of force, which I
Let me.
Well,
Google it
here's
for you.
look. Here's a question. And I know what you guys are saying. Yes, it does. Wall of Force does block the disjunction, and I'm not.
It
Not
blocks
100%
the
on
line of
that.
effect.
Well, here's the thing. It's disjunction, though. I mean,
And?
all right. Well, let's go with that then. All right. Well, not 100% on that, but let's just go with that. All right. So immediate action, celerity, wall of disjunction is block. Okay. So disjunction is gone. So that's it for the disjunction. And anything within 40-foot radius is fucked.
Yes, except because the wall was there when it hit, the wall absorbed the area effect of it.
Here.
If you had aimed above the wall, then it would have gone out in a burst.
Well,
but you
first
hit the
off,
wall.
he didn't specify where he aimed, but
He said he was aiming right at Amber,
Yeah.
and so line of
Okay.
effect, it hit the
Yep,
wall first,
that's true.
which
then.
is why.
Yeah, but wouldn't this big ping go behind the wall of force? No. So
No, you hit
No,
the
because
wall
that
first.
side of the blast hit the wall and dispelled it.
it dispelled the wall and it stopped there because of line of effect.
Oh,
Had you been above the wall, then it would have gone everywhere. It's like if you throw a grenade at a wall,
no, I get what you're saying.
it will explode.
Basically, what you're
Whereas
saying
if
is
you throw it at the top, it goes
right,
up.
right, right. Well, basically, what you're saying is the wall trumps the disjunction. Got it. All right. Well,
No, it's the rule that the spell didn't have line of effect because of the wall. If that's I just posted it in the chat there. Any spell that blocks line of effect or sight, then will protect the
well,
party.
the wall of force is it's invisible, so I could still see him. So I don't know.
Yeah, you saw Amber, which was why I was saying he didn't know the wall was there because he's a clone that just rose up and didn't have prepped spells on him because he's a clone.
All right. Long story short, the wall's down. Mr. Amber, you're up.
All right.
Jesus.
I have a standard and a move action.
Now, what I'm curious about is
Standard action.
Sorry.
Yeah, my standard action is going to be.
Well, hold on. I open the doors because I have to. Okay. So open the doors is. Wouldn't open the doors be a movement technically, right?
Be a standard.
All right.
Because you said you moved through it.
No. I can't move through it because I know that this place has got the a dimensional anchor, so I have to open the doors. So opening the doors is either standard or movement. I'm just gonna go with standard. So I've already wasted my standard, and now I'm doing a celerity, which is an immediate action. So basically, if the opening the doors was a movement, then I would have had a standard, and then I could have done another disjunction. So that's basically where I'm getting at. All right, so Mr. Amber, you're up. Which is
It's I said I'm going to use. I got a movement as standard. I'm going to use my movement to use Holy Star spell and a movement to go through the gate.
Why do you need a spell to go through a gate?
No, that just gives me spell resist. That just turns spells. So if anyone wanted to be a dick and try to spell me while I was going through it.
All right. So he's gone through the gate, so you can go ahead and put yourself on the area over there. So I'm just going to go through the gate. I don't give a fuck. All right, Golger Mage are going to go through the gate. So this guy sees you guys go through the gate. Oh, Mr. Oris is there. Oh, Mr. Oris. I'm so sorry. So sorry. All right, Mr. Oris. I don't know if this thing is high enough to where he's being blocked. So that's a question that I have.
You're a large creature, so you could definitely reach up there. I'm assuming. How high is the parapet?
It's basically just an incline. It's a stair incline. So basically, whether he's blocking the stairwell for me to get in.
If he's,
but I don't know.
Yeah, he would be in your way if you're trying to get to the gate through the stairs. Yeah.
Is this thing a physical thing to where I have to bull rush him? Is that what you're saying? I can't just move through him. Is that correct?
There are actually rules for moving through spaces. You can move through someone else's space. It has
to be a
potential
friendly
consequences, though.
It's a friendly.
You can. Well,
you know what?
You can fail. You can tumble through squares. You can do a lot of different stuff.
I don't have tumble, so you get attack of opportunity if that's a question. All right, attack of opportunity. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a shit. Don't care. I am gonna bitch slap Oris. Oh man. Well, we play hardcore around here, so I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. 50 to hit, 22 damage. It's not.
Yeah, he hits me.
Well, you're not dead, so that's not something you have to worry about. All right, so you can always jump through the gate and get the hell out of here. So you're probably gonna make the curse of lightning throat with very low. And actually, that is a bite. Yeah, it's a bite. So there is a filth fever save. You have to roll two saves. One is a fort save, and the other one there's two fort saves. One is for the lightning throat, and the other one's for the filth. All right, well, you're fine. All right, well, you took a little bit of damage, but that's about it. The Rangers see that you are leaving, and you're the only target. Well, actually, Mr. Yeah, you're the only target in town, sir. Actually, is this thing still here, by the way? This thing?
Technically, yes.
Whose horse is that?
That's mine. It's still there.
So you would leave the area without your horse. Is that what you're saying? I just want to make sure I understand.
Celerity doesn't affect my horse, unfortunately.
Yeah, but doesn't your horse go on your own Oh, okay. What's your initiative?
Yeah, celerity doesn't.
Yeah. What's your what's your character's name? Are you Bass?
Siru?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally doable. Totally doable. All right. Well, I'm just gonna take a shot here. I'm going for broke, dude, Mr. Horse. You are 1. The horse is 2. I'm not gonna roll 5 rolls. I'm gonna take just 1 roll. They're gonna focus all their attacks on just 1 creature. All right. So you're 1, and the horse is 2. So here's the 2d1. I mean 1d2. If I roll 1, I'm gonna focus all my attacks on you. If I roll 2, the horse is probably gonna die. Well, one of you is gonna have a hard time tonight. All right. Well, the horse is gonna have a hard time tonight. All right. So.
Thank God.
Yeah. So the Rangers are basically giving this guy over here is giving the command to kill the horse. All right. So they say,
Thank
"Well,
you,
kill
horse."
the horse. All right. So 4 round on my longbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, is the horse dead yet? And it's not even a horse; it's an ass or steed, if I remember correctly. All right. Well, regardless of what kind of horse it is it dead? Because I'm rolling pretty high.
Probably.
I would imagine so.
It's a pretty
I don't
good.
know. It's your horse.
Just say
I don't
it's
know what I
dead.
mean. I have no idea what hit dice it has. Well, when you figure it out, just let us know, Mr. Oris. If you're looking at it through the HBO series of Nelson's campaign, which it'll be something in the future. Maybe in 20 years, they're going to make a show about this. Just remember this. You are seeing that the Rangers are all attacking the horse. The horse may or may not be dead. So you look at them, and they're starting to recock their bows. So what are you doing?
I'm getting the hell out of Dodge.
All right, horse, you're a smart man. All right, Bass, your shitty horse is probably, maybe, don't know, is dead.
I said it's dead.
Oh, okay, well, all right.
It's dead.
All right, shitty horse is dead.
Rest in peace.
All right, the gate has a duration, so it's not going to go. Well, no, you can't dismiss a gate. Am I wrong on that?
I can see his concentration on it.
That doesn't dismiss it, though.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
The gate ends when I stop concentrating on it.
Come on, man. Give me a fucking break here tonight, dude. All
You
right.
had a break. You broke all your bones and died. And you broke a horse. Good job.
I'm looking at this.
That
spell.
disappeared upon death.
And you almost killed me twice in a row.
Hey, we play for keeps around here. All right, where's the concentration?
Yeah, I see it. It's I can link it. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck. Where?
So could you concentrate when you went through it then? Are you able to concentrate and move at the same time?
Can
Concentrating.
you read a book while walking?
Well, look.
Concentrating's a standard action.
Can you
can
stare
still
at
take a
your
move.
phone while walking?
Yeah, but the thing is, he's up on the initiative. I can't go through the gate if he stops concentrating. Fuck. Jesus. Fuck. That's fine. I'll do an analyze portal and fucking go after his ass.
On what?
On the portal is technically a gate, sir.
The gate won't be there. You'll have nothing to cast Analyze Portal on.
Analyze portal. No, that's not the spell that I'm thinking of. Yeah, there's a portal. There's a spell that the portal can. I can figure out where the portal went to. I forgot the name of the page.
Trace teleport? That's
There
a
you go.
psionic power.
It says detect teleportation. Oh wait, no, that's another different power. That's a
Either
psionic.
way, there's nothing there to cast it on.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Analyze portal. No, that's not it. So
Detect teleportation wouldn't work anyway because gate is a conjuration creation effect, not a teleportation effect.
Yeah, he'd have to use some sort of scry ability or something. I guess he has
Oh.
the horse, right? He could figure out where we went.
No,
The
it's
horse
gonna
is
take too
gone.
much. I would speak with Dad would take forever. I don't have any clerics here. I can't do it.
The
Well,
horse
horse
was a
is
spell
gone.
effect anyway, it just dissipates once it's
Oh,
destroyed.
Yep, there's a phantasmal steed.
Analyze.
And the gate's closed, so now these disappear because now I'm technically outside of their range.
Well, it's not closed yet. Or
Oh.
It's on
did it,
the,
or on my turn it will close because I will cease concentration.
analyze portal. It's a third level.
Okay, well.
A minute.
Technically, I'm not
And
too far
command
from
word
them because
is-
the gate is connecting us.
Well, hold on for a second. What is port? Does portal random portals can reveal the portal? Create only portals reveals a property malfunction portals. Yeah. And the other
hungry.
analyze. And you're saying the other spell that I'm thinking about is a psionic spell. I thought that was a mage spell. Analyze portal. Any command word.
it's a bard, sorcerer, wizard, spell thief.
Yeah, but when the spell goes, you see, he's gonna dissipate the gate this next turn, so it's gonna be gone. So I need to. There's a spell out there. I thought there was a spell that I could. I can initialize on my turn to figure out where you guys went to, and I thought it was analyze portal, but apparently this is not what I was thinking. Command word needed to activate the portal. Yeah, that's not the spell that I'm thinking about. Well, it's your problem, Mr. DM. If you don't know what it is, I don't know what to tell you. The other ability would be a psionic ability, which is, what's the name of that spell? Or what's the name
Trace
of
teleport, but it wouldn't affect us because we didn't use a teleportation power. We used, I think, a conjuration. A gate is
that?
like a
There is
conjuration.
no psionicist in the game, in the Ratlings group right now, so it wouldn't really matter. So Trace teleport is a psionic ability, which I don't have. Basically what I'm trying to tell you guys is that I'm looking for a Trace teleport mage spell, and right now I don't know what the hell
I
that
don't
is.
think there is one.
Well then, good for you then. Shit.
Typically always is.
God fucking damn it.
Did you ever
Oh.
go get your beer?
Yeah, this is my third beer, and I'm not having a good time right now.
You'd pretty much have to scry. That would take, what, an hour to cast though?
Shit,
Unless you
God
had some way
damn
of making it fast.
No, I'm not gonna metagame my guys. I thought the Trace teleport or Analyze teleport was something that I was gonna be able to do, but you guys said no, I can't do that. So not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Touche. Too fucking shay. All right. Well, that's it for the for the thing. You get XP for the guys that you killed. So if you're looking at the board, the ogre man is 15. So let me just go ahead. On the guys you didn't kill, they're gonna hunt you down and make you their bitches as soon as they figure out where you are. All right. So let me just go ahead and draw that. So 15 for the ogre. You already know that the boss man. What is the cleric? The cleric. Let's go with an 18 for the cleric. All right, cleric. And the rangers. What is the rangers? The rangers are 16. Okay. All right. All right. So I think you guys can figure out the. Well, at least you guys didn't get that much XP. Oh, wait a minute. The cleric is over
Now, was
here.
this in like hundreds?
What about this guy over here?
Oh yeah. Where's the?
Yep.
All right. So cleric is over here,
So 2 18s, 2 16s,
and
a
one.
15 and a 20.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Well. Touche.
Now, are these in like 1800 or?
No, those are the challenge ratings. So someone has to go find a grace
Oh,
to
okay.
tell us how much XP we get. Usually silver does that. So generally, higher challenge rating is more experience. And then I'm level 16. So you get experience dependent on your level too.
Right.
So
120, 218, 216, and 115.
alright, could you type that out or say it again, please?
Oh, I didn't say experience. I was just talking to myself what the CR of the monsters were.
Yeah.
120, 218, 216, and 115. At everyone's party level.
16.
16.
18.
Shit.
18.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, that was.
I think I'm 16 or 17. I don't know.
All right. Look.
I stopped leveling up.
All right. Well, Scry is going to be done on the last man who went through the gate, which is Mr. Oris. It's going to take a little bit of a while because casting time is an hour. So, Mr. Oris, it's basically going to be done on you. I'm not, I usually, we don't have time to play 20 questions in my campaign, so I'm just going to be, and plus the guys can say, no, that's not how it works, DM, so I like to be as transparent as possible. So, you're the last person that went through the gate. The clone saw you leaving. He's going to scry you, but the spell takes an hour to cast. So, you guys are technically back at the.
Does he get a will save? I think
he does get a will save, but he's not going to make it. Where are you guys teleporting or gating to? I don't even know.
We teleported to the gate entrance.
All right, gate entrance.
However, that guy's standing next to me, right?
Well, you guys are back at the gate entrance. Is that what you? I think that's what you guys said.
So, just out of curiosity to make sure that my definition of what can and cannot work is correct. The weird stone prevents scrying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, when you start scrying, it fizzles.
Oh, okay. Okay, we know what you're talking about. So you want to mention it to the new guy because he's like.
We pilfered a wonderful stone that stops teleporting and scrying.
Like, well,
Okay.
Once you came through and Killers turned the gate off, I used that.
Okay.
all right. Now, yeah. If you have any questions, Jake, or Jack, or however you pronounce your name, just ask the guys because we are kind of a little bit fast, but you'll eventually get it. All right. So this is where they came in. You probably didn't watch the videos from when the guys were playing, but what happened is the guys are technically trapped in Candlekeep. What they have to do is basically collect these items in order for them to dispel the obsidian force wall that is surrounding the town. So right now they've retrieved 2 of the books, which is technically all they really needed to do. They teleported, or they gated back to where they came in, which is here, outside of the rat hole that they went into last week. The guys went into the rat hole last week. And anyway, I'm not going to explain the whole thing. But anyway, this is where they are now. You are technically with them. Now, this is where the game can take a turn, Mr. New Guy. There are 10 missions, and we're close to. We usually stop at 10:30, Mr. New Guy. So we have a little
Okay.
bit. We have a little bit. Next week we're gonna start at 6:30, so we'll have a 1 hour more. But for right now, we can do a little role playing because again we have like 45 minutes left. You have 10 missions in this prime world that you are from. So you can say, hey, look, there's 10 missions that DM wants us to do here in this world. Should we do them? And then so
Right.
basically, for role playing purposes, you're going to say,
Mike's always muted.
for role playing purposes, you're going to say, hey, there's shit going down in my world, and you guys need to try to help me. Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. And the guys are going to say, fuck your world, we're leaving. Which is probably what they're probably going to do. These guys are just selfish pricks, is what I get from the whole thing. No, I'm kidding. I'm just fucking around. All right, well,
I didn't like the place anyway.
well, I mean, we can go the whole Game of Thrones route, and it could be an interesting thing. And again, it's kind of like your call. So again, it's a whole Game of Thrones instead of seven worlds. There's only 3. So if you want to go that route, just tell the guys, hey,
Isn't there a mind flare place?
yeah, the Mind Flayer are basically still in control, correct? So now the Mind Flayers are not technically. I mean, you can take it or leave it. The Mind Flayers don't really come into consideration. Of course, they rule this whole area, but they're kind of like undercover. So it's kind of like the Democrats. It kind of we're assholes, but we're not gonna let the humans know that we're taking their children and fucking them in the cellar. That's not gonna work. You gotta keep the fucking minions in line. Anyway,
What beer are you on, DM?
It's only my 3rd beer, so I know what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
I'm just wondering.
But you guys
All right,
know.
yeah, but your point's taken.
Yeah, well, you guys know what I'm talking about. So let's not act like we don't know what the hell's going on with the deep state. All right, well, enough of that bullshit. Mr. Oris, do you want to stick around in your world and try to save your people from being diddled by mind flyers?
No, I want to get the hell out of Dodge because at this point, there's way too many bad guys for me to take on and survive.
Do you have any family or anything that we could help escape? Bring with us or something?
Kind of, not really.
Alright, because yeah, if we leave here, you probably won't ever see him again.
I have split personalities, so one of them just really doesn't want to go.
That's not technically true. I think you guys are going to be high enough level to where you can make it back here again whenever you want. If I'm not mistaken, is astral something?
Projection.
Yeah, that's a projection.
So wait, we have all the books we need?
Yeah, it's not. This is only like a 3-week kind of thing, guys. We don't have to spend months in this camp, in this particular mission, which is get the books and get the hell out of Candlekeep, which is technically what it's all about.
The mission was.
Yeah. Basically,
Alright,
yeah.
DM, do you have I mean, so we have what, 30 minutes?
We have 30 minutes
That what
because Mr. Karras has to go to sleep in about 30 minutes. Yes.
Alright. Well, if there's a really short, quick mission or a really short, quick encounter you have already made up,
Well,
we could
here's
do
what
it.
here's what I thought would happen is Mister I don't give a shit about my people would say, I need to say bye to my family before I go with you guys, and then we would have a little bit more structure over what the hell's going on with his people. But he's like, I hate my family. Let's get out of here. So,
he's a edgy
It-
teen.
yeah.
It's not that I hate my people. I just don't want to die for them.
Well,
Well,
That is
we
understandable.
we just did all kinds of crazy stuff. I think unless there's like, I don't know, like dragons just around, I think we can probably handle most.
If there's dragons, then I'm sure we'll be even more fine because we'll just keep animating them. I have
Yeah.
to go because there is someone at my door that I have to speak to. So I'm gonna
Did
step
he
out at this
stay?
point since
Kill her.
Don't tell him anything.
Just kill him.
yeah, we're pretty much done. I just figured we'd do a little bit of role playing with Mister
Mhm.
Mister New Guy.
Yep. I would love to stay. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure it's my landlord coming to talk about house issues. So
Kill him.
Well, if you want to do some role playing stuff, if that's what it is, then we could do it with Orisis, if Orisis wants to do it. Otherwise,
Yeah, that's what I was getting at, but he was like, I hate my people, so I don't want to talk to them.
have a good night, guys.
All right, talk to you.
Fun.
Orisis, do
Yeah.
you have a cat you like? Because I really like cats, so you could go get your pet or whatever.
Nope, don't have a pet.
Don't
Yeah,
have a pet.
he's definitely not going back to I don't know what that town is from Game of Thrones.
What-
or
what-
Mr.
What was the world's name? Was it like Greyhawk, or was it just something you came up with?
Yeah, I put it on the where is it on the chat? Stalas, I think it was.
Oh, is it a? I've never heard of that one. I
No.
thought that was you were typing your beer. I thought you just misspelled Stella Artois really bad.
No. I actually put it on chat. But yeah, it's basically Stalos. I think it's Stallos. But this is the region that he belongs to. I mean, there's more of the world, but again, he doesn't. I didn't expect anybody to give a shit about this area because, Calrus doesn't like to travel. But regardless, it doesn't. The little information that you know about this place, it's more of a it's 3-tribe island kind of area, and they're all fighting for ownership. The thing is, they're being manipulated by the mind flayers, but they don't know anything about the mind flayers because they're too damn stupid to realize that they're being manipulated by the mind flayers. Anyway, there's a whole big backstory to those guys, but again, Mr. Horus is like, fuck them. They don't give a shit about them. So you guys can go ahead and teleport. But that was just the basis of this particular realm. And again, if you were to give a shit, you could say, well, your place is being manipulated by mind flyers. And then Horus would maybe have said, well, that's not good for my people. I love them, so let's try to help them out. And then you guys would be like, okay, well, do you know what mind flyers are? And Horus would say, no, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And then you could give your old wisdom and say, well, mind flayers are this, that, and the other. And the reason you're missing people from your town is more than likely they're being charmed and being taken away by the mind flayers, who are then given to the ratlings, which then the ratlings do whatever the hell they want them will do to your people. But again, his people are in the dark right now. They're like, we don't know what you're talking about. We're too stupid to figure it out. And then you guys would fill them in. But again, that's not going to happen for this campaign at
Well,
least.
could we bring I mean, yeah, I'm just thinking like we could is there a way to ferry them back through this portal? We probably have to.
Well,
I don't
for
think
one thing,
there's
I gave
anything
you DM knowledge because
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Mr.
understand.
Orris already said that fuck my people.
Yeah,
I
you
don't.
didn't want
I
to do
don't.
shit.
Yeah, I was
I
just
gotcha.
giving. Yeah, I was just giving you because they're like, what was the plan for this area, DM? Like, well, they're being manipulated by the mind flayers and so on and so forth.
I see.
And basically the 30 minutes were me telling you that they can't figure out why some of the people are being.
Their people are done.
Yeah, because they're just too
Abducted.
fucking. They're too stupid to figure out what the hell's going on. And you're like, well, we know that there's mind flyers that are in charge of the ratlings. Maybe they're the ones that are diddling your children. And then you're like, oh, we can't have that. We can't have mind flayers diddling our children. That's not gonna happen. No, we can't do that. And then you guys would be heroes and try to stop that. But again, you guys don't give a shit about all that. So, all right. Well, let's just get ahead and go back to. We'll take a little bit of time to go back to the Candlekeep area, and then you guys can role play a little bit with the new guy on what the hell is the next plan of attacks. So you guys go through the gate. You are back underneath the basement of Candlekeep. You are traveling. Well, you can have a little role playing session with a new guy, but you travel through the area and you notice the next gate number 2, and one of you guys have a brooding period to where you say, I think this is not a good idea, and then you fight amongst each other on why you guys think that the other guy's a fag, and then while you are arguing with each other, the third guy slips off and wanders and says, hey, there's another gate down here, and then you guys are like, oh, let's be brothers and reunite on the new information that these gates are being used to funnel some of the Candlekeep prisoners, and then that's basically it. Now, Mr. New Guy, I'm running really fast right now, but that's because there's just so much to do in the campaign that it doesn't really matter if the guys know DM knowledge or me just telling them all this shit, because again, they're going to go off to the another after they finish the getting the 2 other books and the artifact, which is going to be the last thing they do. They're going to do some other crazy shit that has nothing to do with what's going on right now. All right, well, enough for me blabbing. Anything else you guys want to do other than talk about you discovering the gates?
So we need all the books to get out. We can't just use the one.
No, yeah, you need all the books, because the books are basically, as I mentioned last week, are used to stop the god that is the Mind Flyer god that is able to cast this particular spell around Candlekeep. So these books are holy books, more like, I don't know if you ever read The Prince of Lies. It's a Forgotten Realms book about Cyric. There's certain books out there that are able to quell or thwart some of the gods' abilities, and this is kind of one of those types of books.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I look at the books and try to read them?
Yes. I mean, you can, and basically it goes through the information regarding the Mind Flyer god and some of the symbols and incantations or the incantations of how to dispel the obsidian forest wall. The thing is that they're separated by the 3 deities that, or actually 4. Wait a minute, is it 4 deities? 4 deities that you need to have the information from. So one deity does Draconis, and the other one does Amarak, and the other one, has a symbol or the incantation to do the spell, and then the artifact is actually used to touch the wall, and then the wall dissipates. So that's basically what you are able to discern from these books. So the incantations have to be, so there's going to be a verbal, and a material. Well, actually, yeah, a verbal. There's 4 verbals from the incantation books, and the material is the actual artifact, if that makes any sense.
Is it okay if we just assume that this was explained to us by the sages at
Well,
Candlekeep?
Well, technically, for role playing purposes, you are. I mean, if you're gonna make a scene in your mind about what the hell's going on, you have just come through the gate. You are quizzling through the books. One of your characters would role play the fact that, hey, these books are incantations. But the one of the things you already know is that the Candlekeep people have already told you that these books are the reason that the Obsidian force shield was able to be thwarted. And then one of the guys, whoever it is going through the books and says, yes, I found the incantation for this book, I found the incantations for the other book and the other, and then now we need the artifact which is used to touch the wall of force. So again, I'm going real fast, but you guys get the idea.
Can I make some sort of knowledge check to find out if I'm able to copy or scribe the book without like killing myself or something?
No, it's not going to do you any good. Go ahead.
I guess the reason he's saying that, because normally for something to affect deities, it has to be written in something like the fucking words of creation, which outright kill evil creatures if they read it.
No, it's not really like a deity kind of thing, this obsidian wall of force. It's more like a...
No, he's talking about the text in the book.
Oh, no, it's more of a... if anything, it's more of a decipher script role, if you want to be specific, because these are arcanic, occultic type of knowledge.
No.
Go ahead.
What we're saying, DM, is normally for a magical like effect or something like that, for it to be able to affect like a deity, something would usually have to be written or casted with or used with the words of creation.
No, I see what you're saying, but this is.
Which outright kills any evil creature that tries to speak it.
Yeah.
Right.
The DM's saying it's not.
It's not something that it's going to affect the deity. So the deity doesn't really give a shit what you do.
We're not talking about the deity.
Okay. Well, it's to be specific, it's not going to affect the deity.
I'll make this simple. DM, is it written in the words of creation? The spells and incantation.
No. All this is basically incantations to dispel this specific wall of force. That's all it is. So,
cool. So, question: can we rest here?
You guys are done. You guys, the Rattlings are not going to follow you due to the fact. Well, you are going to have to. You're going to have to seal the gate, which.
Yeah. We like destroy it with whatever, or roll a big ass rock in front of it?
Well, there's ways to destroy a gate. I think Mr. Kelris has done it a couple of times. So
you can dispel it.
I think all of the times I've seen him do, we just fucking rolled like a big ass rock in front of it or something.
We could disjoin it now, since it is it's either a spell or a magic item, so one of those two should fuck it up.
Well,
alright.
Whichever you want.
Who has disjunction? Can they go do that, and then we can rest so I can like level up?
No, I can do it.
Cool. Yeah. So so the new guy, where is he? Did he leave? I don't see his character.
Me? Yeah, he's this guy. Yeah, Mr. New Guy.
We still have to go to the other gates to get the
I
other
can't
book
see
stuff.
anything on the
Oh,
map, so.
let me put you on the map. Yeah, sorry about that, Mr. New Guy. I know I'm going real fast, but I just want to get as much information into the game as possible. I might have overdone it with the speed, but I want to make sure the guys understand what the hell's happening.
Oh, that's all right.
So
I understand.
I'm curious. So Weave is curious about your split personality. So can you explain that to me?
It's kind of hard to explain. The Kalishtar are basically the spirits of what are called the Quarry, the Dal Quarry, who bred with humans in order to save their spirits in another body,
They're
basically.
They're the Eberron from Eberron, right?
Yes.
So let me just quick clarification. We dispelled this gate up here, and then we're gonna have to go through the other two gates.
Yeah.
Well, there's still the books that the remaining books that you need. You also need the artifact.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, as far as dispelling the gate, I don't think you can dispel a gate if I'm incorrect on that.
He's gonna do just junction, right?
I don't know. You have to get with Kelris. He might have a better explanation about that.
About what now?
Destroying a gate.
Disjunction should work.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I was just trying to clarify and simplify for everyone so that they know that we're going to be closing or dispelling the top portal that we just came out of, that we just escaped from, and then we are going to be leaving the other two gates open because we still need those open to get the books.
correct. Yeah.
The other books.
Correct.
All right. So when we rest at night, are we going to somehow leave someone up to make sure that things don't come out of one of the other gates and attack us in the night, or are we going to go back to Candlekeep and rest there, or what are we going to do with that?
Well, there will be an encounter roll if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. I'm just asking the party, like, do you think we should stay here, or should we go back to Candlekeep and then come back after we rested?
Is there any way we can collapse the tunnel?
I wouldn't recommend that for now, just because we do need to get to the other gates. So, you know, the key for us would obviously be, you know, trying to get through as many of these gates as possible, and then, you know, if we can leave it to just one being open, that would be preferred, so that we can, you know, focus our efforts there, and then we know where they're going to be coming from. Right now, or I guess earlier, before we had closed the other gate, was like the most dangerous time for us, right? Because they had the people in Candlekeep, right, were pretty much defenseless without us. And, well, not quite defensive. Some of them are high-level mages and clerics, but you get what I'm saying. They don't have our oversight or our protection, so.
Okay, so can we just knock over the gate?
We need the other two gates that we haven't dispelled yet. We need to get the remaining books to dispel the field that's trapped everyone inside Candlekeep.
No, not the ones that we need to go through. The one that we just came out of.
No, they're gonna use
I think we already
disjunction
did
to kill
that.
it.
So, yep.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
All right. Who took off? Oh, Kelris took off. All right.
So what we could do for like resting or whatever type of a thing, we could have a set of people watch one gate and a set of people watch the other one, and then do it that way.
I'll volunteer to watch one of them.
Yeah, and I'll go with my new psychic warrior friend.
Okay. All right. Since we have a little bit of time, Mr. Oris, basically you teleported through the gate. You're in an underground cavern. Basically, a couple of side tunnels that lead to some of these gates. You're underground underneath the Candlekeep area. And I'm not exactly sure if you keep up with Forgotten Realms or anything like that, but Candlekeep is basically like a library that keeps ancient tombs and.
Do you remember where you first started off in Baldur's Gate? This is that city.
Well, Baldur's Gate is to the north.
Which
Candlekeep-
Baldur's Gate? Because I only played Deadly Alliance.
The first one, the very first one that came out in the PC in the 90s.
No, I never played that one.
Well, let me show you the map, by the way. So, you know
It's actually not very beginner friendly anyways, so I would actually recommend starting with Baldur's Gate 2 and then going back and playing Baldur's Gate 1. As counterintuitive as that sounds, Baldur's Gate 1 is seriously, like, the first couple levels are are kind of hell unless you use a couple leveling tricks.
You can play Baldur's Gate on the Neverwinter Nights 2 engine.
That would actually make it a lot easier.
Yeah, there's a mod that does it. That allows you to play Baldur's Gate. Everything's completely converted to third edition, and it runs flawlessly.
Okay, I'll have to look into it.
Or no
But yeah,
problem.
anyways, Candlekeep's basically, just a place where a bunch of book scholars dedicated to, I don't know, some god of knowledge or something. They kind of chill there, and it's known throughout the realms as sort of a place of knowledge, a repertoire of knowledge.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, so you're not too
Oh,
lost.
this is from the Forgotten Realms Atlas, isn't it, DM?
Yeah, correct.
My dad owned one, and I remember I sold it for like $70, and I wish I didn't.
Yeah, I still have mine. Basically, I can go ahead and it's like an old DOS game, so it's not like protected or anything. I'll upload it to my website, and then you can download it if you want.
What are you talking about? The original Baldur's Gate? That was not a DOS
The
game.
Atlas.
Yeah, the Atlas.
Oh.
You know what? Let me go ahead and do that now. I don't think this is such an old game. It's probably not even. You guys can look at it. Let me see if I can still get it. Forgotten wrong. Anyway, Mr. New Guy, are you? It's not too complicated for you, is it? It's not too I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I get it.
Okay, good.
Oh man, Tyr has a mosque?
Tyr,
What?
I didn't know there were mosques. This is news to me.
I'm pretty sure Farron has sort of real-world analogs of a lot of different cultures, so...
DM, we should spend 20 years fighting in this spot right here.
Oh, DM question.
let me win.
Because of the way you did Moonsea with Baldur's Gate, you said our campaigns are all linked to the same world, right?
Correct.
That means Waterdeep's in chaos right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
The thing is, I don't want to overwhelm you guys with like too much stuff. It's bad enough
Hey
that
guys,
it's bad enough you have.
we should go to Waterdeep where there's an epic fight going on right now.
Is that the one where I died?
No.
He has an epic level campaign, and it's in silly stages right now.
It's pretty. It's kind of complicated if you are. If you're playing in all three campaigns, you might know what's going on, but if you're not, you don't really know what's going on in one, and you're.
The only campaign that really won't be affected by any of this is the Moonsea. That's only because it's fucking far to the east.
I don't know. I
Okay.
personally prefer to be separated from any kind of, theoretical optimization shenanigans or characters that are gods or whatever the fuck. Because that's just, you don't even have to play D&D at that point. You just alter reality, everything, and fucking win.
I have a question. Is there any way to make certain powers permanent?
Yes,
Yeah, but
permanency.
very few, unless there's some powers that that are permanent, like Mind Switch True, but they tend to be very few and far between.
Other
Okay,
than than using a wish spell, but that's totally up to the
The thing is there's like persistent power, but you're a psychic warrior, so you're going to actually want to preserve your power points. So you probably want to utilize the long duration, like hour per day or hour per level spells, and then keep those up throughout the day, and then before the fight, then utilize your kind of specialty powers that work in tandem with that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go through all of my powers and figure out which ones I need to have up all the time, because my AC at this level is still only a 23 from my armor, and I have no other items.
Yeah, you can use Force Screen and Inertial Armor, or are really good ways to get your AC up. Like I think at this level you could get plus 20 AC. I think on top of whatever.
Force screen is like a minute per level duration, though. If you have bestow power too, you can basically constantly recharge your power points with certain tricks. So I don't know. That's the thing for psionics.
Yeah. If you have certain feats combined together, you can.
You don't even need feats, dude. You just need like fission and affinity field.
Oh well, I didn't know that trick. I guess I could try to get fission, but.
Well, for that trick, you need like at least 60 power points remaining or something, so you can't completely just nova off the fucking charts. But
yeah, I know there's a trick with layering affinity fields with a psi crystal to get like a ton of turns. I know you can do it with your psi crystal. Yeah, I think you can do it with your psi crystal. Use affinity field and
for
then
now,
let
though,
your
honestly, I would just have Jikato learn the basics and get comfortable with the interactions in and out of combat of psionics, and then I'd be more than willing to help him learn a lot of different tricks to up his power level.
Well, I need to survive first of all, so I'm all for learning how to survive first.
Yeah. So for survival, I would say keep your inertial armor up constantly because that's an hour per level, I think, and then keep your whatever your main attack buff type of thing that's hour per level up. Keep those things up, and then when a fight breaks out, you can temporal acceleration or something like that, and then get into your routine buffs that are shorter durations, like your force screens or your vampiric weapon or vampiric claws and that kind of stuff, right? And then go from there.
Yeah, I would prefer not to go claws only because of the fact that I spent a lot of money on my weapons and I really like my weapon abilities, but at this point I don't know if they're worth it.
Well, it's easier to scale the damage without spending money on the claws, and then